3434.
Sounds, man. Can you dig it? Yeah. For old time's sakes, why not? So, it's Monday. Monday horrible. No, Monday good, because it means it's like nearly the weekend again and stuff. And on Friday night, I'm going to go and see a film about Arthur Lee, which is brilliant. Saturday, I might be going to see some, like, fireworks and stuff. Hey, on Sunday, I had a brilliant Sunday. I went to the Game On exhibition. Game On. Yes, Game On. At the Science Museum, which is like a load of old video games. Oh, it was fantastic. Yes, it's £8.50. Yes, there are a load of little... There's a really weird kid there who... basically... It's the history of video games. It's fan-flipping-tastic. I'm going to go again, probably in like a couple of months on a Tuesday morning when there's no one there, because it was too heaving. And there's all old video games. There's like Donkey Kong, and there's old, stand cabinets and sit-down cabinets and, like Spectrums. There were some gaps. There wasn't a BBC or a Dragon or things like that. It was flawed, but it was pretty darn good. And I was playing on this PlayStation game, and this weird kid came up to me and said, "Oh yeah, I know this game. This game's good. Can I have a go?" I was like, I just started playing in it. I said, no, you can't. He's like 10. No, he's about 12, 13. I said, no, you can't. And I was with someone. And at literally 15 to 20 seconds later, he went, "Oh man, I know how to say this game. Can I have a go?" And I said, "No, I'm having a go." And I was with someone who I knew wanted to have a go. And so I said, "Do you want to have a go?" And he went, "Oh yeah, I'd love to, thanks." I went, "No, not you. This person." And then, literally 30 seconds later, so within the space of 2 minutes, he went, "Oh, can I have a go?" I went, "Yeah, go on then. Have a go." Just get rid of him because he's a weird kid. But it was a brilliant exhibition, so I did that. I had the wedding on Saturday. Sweet Lord, Jesus! And I say that, it's not blaspheming, because I'm actually exclaiming to the Son of God, Jesus! What a day that was! Okay, my mum's house is 45 minutes away from where I live, okay? So I had to go to my mum's house, pick her up, go to Bristol. 45 minutes to my mum's house. It took me 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours I was stuck in my car on the North Circular. Because the North Circular closed, but I didn't know until I was too far stuck in it. And then, oh, God almighty. So on Saturday, I was in the car for 8.5 hours. That's more than a third of the day was spent in a car. A car which now is broken, and I've had to take to the garage. I've had to take it to the garage, because you turn it right, and it goes... But still, I drove 100 miles with it, doing that, and you just turn left around corners. What else happened on Saturday? Let me see. I was asked out for a fight by the head waiter, and I had a row with some woman who thinks she's my aunt, yet I'd only just met her. Gee, it was the worst day ever. And I got there was no food for me. That's why I had a row with the head waiter, because there was no food for me. Because I hadn't ordered a vegetarian meal. Do you want to step outside and talk about this, sir? No, I don't. I don't want to step out. I don't want to fight with you about this. For God's sake, it was the worst day ever. Apart from it was nice to see, some members of my family and stuff. But apart from that, it was the worst day ever. And this woman who thinks she's my aunt. I might talk about that later on. Hey, but anyway, 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. Oh, I feel better for getting that off my chest. Let me tell you. You can email iain@lbc.co.uk. Now, there are rumours on various internet sites that Yasser, who called in on Friday, by the way, if you missed it, he called in on Friday, he should call in today. We think he's going to call in, what's happening with this? We think he's going to call in Mondays and Fridays. But there are rumours, Anthony, dig this. Hey. There are rumours that you are Yasser.
Me?
Yes. But there are freaks and geeks and dribbling sneaks posting on an internet site that you are actually Yasser.
Ah, I see. And what is this internet site?
This internet site is Digital Fry. And Anthony, how do you stand? How do you face those charges? What do you say?
Well, just nothing to say really. You can't be two people at once.
Okay, you're not denying it outright, though, are you?
Pardon?
Yes. How are you, mate? Did you have a good holiday?
Yeah, it was good. Bit hot.
Whereabouts were you again?
Florida.
Oh,
USA.
Florida, United States of America.
Yes.
Yes, I've heard of that place. Yes.
But nice to get back to the rain.
Do you know what? I am loving the weather at the moment. Absolutely loving it. It's
nice, isn't it?
It's fantastic. It's cool, and I got into bed last night after Triple M. And Triple M last night, by the way.
Was it good?
Brilliant. If you haven't got the premium podcasts, I'd go and subscribe to them now and get just to get last night's show. It was brilliant. There was 15 minutes.
Yep.
We had Verinda. We had a Verinda impersonator, and we had Arab on at the same time. It is the funniest 15... I didn't do anything.
No.
I wasn't even in the studio. I was listening out there. It is the funniest 15 minutes of radio I've ever heard in my life.
I've got 10 days left of the podcast, so I can still download them.
You've got 10 days left of your podcast?
Yeah, but I'll update it again.
You're going to renew it, are you, when it runs out? Good work. Well, that's...
What's been happening then? Anything fun or...
Oh, you know, this and that, radio shows, come and goes. Chris has started wearing a veil, which I find makes me uncomfortable, but I'm not... You're not going to take it off, are you, Chris?
It's my right.
It's his right. I can't make him take it off. And, you know, it just makes me... I feel there's a barrier between us. Apart from that, Anthony, no, nothing has changed.
What's on today's show, Ian?
Well, do you know what? It dawned on me today. I think I want to learn ballroom dancing.
Yeah.
I think I was just saw a sign today and it said ballroom dancing. I thought, well, do you know what? I wouldn't mind
giving it a smack.
Giving it a smack. Excuse me. We're not talking about Jade Goody and her fella. No, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, having a go at doing some ballroom dancing. But the question is, Anthony, if anyone can help me. Then give us a call. Where do I go and do it? Where is a decent... Because the sign I saw was like some crummy, like, primary school. I don't want to, you know...
I don't want to go there.
I don't want to go there. It'll be kids and stuff. Where's a good place to go and learn ballroom dancing and do it properly? And then once I've learnt it, is there an opportunity to show off my wicked... dancing skills, yes.
Or maybe, if someone is a ballroom dancer...
Yes.
Can help you or...
Hang on a minute.
Give some advice.
Sounds like a plan. If you are a ballroom dancer and they're listening, what number should they call, Anthony?
And they've got to call 0870 90 90 973.
Good lad, that's the number to call. And hopefully the calls. And also, I've made another decision.
Have you? What's that?
Next year, from February,
yeah.
The mighty LBC is going to be within the congestion charge zone, the new congestion charge zone. It's being extended, and we are in it now.
Cool. My birthday's in February.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a coincidence. Happy birthday for February.
Thanks.
Now. Mine too.
Oh.
Now, the thing is, it's going to cost me £8 a day.
Ooh.
5 times 8 is £40. I was right. £40. £40 a week.
Yeah.
£80 a fortnight. £160 a month. It's going to cost me in congestion charge. So, how do I get around that, Anthony?
How do you get around it?
Take your time, no rush.
To raise money, right?
No, you're going to it the wrong way. I'm not going to raise money.
No.
I'm going to save money. I'm not going to pay the congestion charge. How do I avoid paying the congestion charge?
Not quite sure on that one.
I get a scooter.
Ah.
I get a scooter. Now, I've mentioned it before.
Good idea.
I think it avoids the congestion charge. I've mentioned it before.
What, on the
show? Yes, but I've decided I'm actually going to do it. And what better time to learn to ride a two-wheeled motor vehicle than when it's really dark and wet?
You might as well.
You might as well.
Bit of fun.
So, I'm going to get a scooter, so I need some advice on getting a scooter and what exam I need to do. Can I get one and just stick L plates on? Can I get someone to ride pillion? Things like that.
Yeah.
So that's ballroom dancing and scooters today, Anthony. And possibly some weird woman who thinks she's my aunt, but I've never met her before in my life. So apart from that, it's a pretty action-packed show.
Yeah, was that game thing good?
The game thing was excellent. I might mention that a bit more later on. Anthony, I've got to go now.
Yeah, I'll let you go in.
Cheers, fella.
Yeah, mate, bye.
Bye-bye. It is time to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Alan Joyce.
And the M25 clockwise now has...
She title doesn't get us more listeners, then I'm a monkey's uncle. Darren, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ian.
How are you? Oh, that was embarrassing. You go first.
You just wanted to know about doing your motorbike test.
Well.
How about doing it?
Well, now, is it a motor... I just want to get a scooter. I don't want to get a proper motorbike.
Right, you can do it a few ways. You can buy yourself a scooter up to a 125.
Yeah.
But then you have to set a CBT, which basically just teaches you driving through cones and stopping, and then they take you out on the road.
That sounds well easy.
See if you're roadworthy. And then that actually lasts for 2 years.
Right. 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years, that lasts for.
But I want something that will last forever.
But the only way you can do it is actually doing a full motorbike test.
Then I might as well get... Excuse me, I belched. I might as well get a motorbike then.
You might as well.
But a motorbike's exempt from congestion charge.
I've got no idea.
Oh, hang on a minute.
I would test that out. But if like I say, if you do the CBT, it's not expensive. I think it's about £40 for the 2 years, but because I've just literally recently just done my full bike licence and it cost me around about £400 for 4
What I want to know is, can I go and get a scooter? I can go to a scooter shop tomorrow.
Yep.
Buy one, stick learner plates on and drive it home.
Yeah, as soon as you've done CBT.
Right, but how do I do a CBT without a scooter?
They book it through the shop where you buy it from.
Oh, blimey, there's a little, Darren, I'm going to say goodbye because I don't think you know what you're talking about. It's a little bit vague there. To be honest, if you're calling in, and let's not make the whole show about this because I realise this could be, hey, no, it's not, doll, it'd be interesting. Okay. But he didn't know anything, so call in if you know things. That's, it's real life, real London, isn't it? That's what it's all about. Yasmin.
Hello.
Hello, Yasmin, on Motorway 3.
Yeah, we're on the M3. We're on our way to see my dad at the moment.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Well, happy Eid, by the way, because it's like our Christmas.
Eid
Eid
Mubarak.
Yeah, Eid Mubarak to you too.
There you go, you see.
Yeah, well done. Basically, I had a quick question for you.
Yes.
In a month, what would be the regular mileage that a car would do, depending, say, just a regular driver? Because I find that I've only had my car 2 months, and I've done about 5,000 miles.
Jeez.
And for me, that sounds like an awful lot, and I just want to just get an idea.
But you've done 5,000 miles in 2 months?
Yeah.
That is a lot. I normally do, I say 6,000 on the insurance, but it's more than I do about 8,000 or 9,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
But then all I do is travel around London, travel out to Slough every week, and that's pretty much it.
Well, I have to travel to East London and go see my mum and my dad because they're divorced now, so it's a bit hard.
Okay.
But it's just I thought I was doing way too much, so obviously I am. I'm going to have to tell them to come and visit me now.
Yeah, exactly. So hang on, where do you live?
Well, I live by Kingston.
Oh, so that's South London, is
Yeah.
it? Right, so you live in South... And so where does your mum live?
She lives in East London.
Okay. And where's your dad? Your dad lives miles away, does he?
He lives in North London.
Well, then what are you doing on the M3? Oh, you...
We're on our way, because there's
right,
M25, we just saw it, it's chock-a-block.
Yes, no, there's...
It's completely chock-a-block, and it's trailing all the way down the M3 as well.
Yeah.
So
Can you believe it took me 3.5 hours to do a 45-minute journey on Saturday?
Where were you?
I was going around from where I live, Muswell Hill, to Slough. That's it.
It was Henley's Corner, wasn't it?
It was... No, it wasn't. It was... No, it was near there. There'd been a really bad accident. So, you hope no one is seriously injured. But I wanted to get to my mum's. And it was stuck in traffic. They closed the North Circular. By the time I found out, I was too stuck in it. And then we got filtered off and I ended up going through Wembley.
Oh, my God. You know what I don't understand, though? The fact that there's always something going on the North Circular. They're always fixing something, yet the road never is clear.
Yeah.
And the road is always... It's got bumps and holes in it, and you think they'd fix it by now.
Yeah, you think they bloomin' well would. And then after 2.5 hours, my car kept cutting out. And I thought, oh, this is all I need. It just kept stopping. So I had to keep starting the engine. I was thinking, oh, geez, please, just, kill me now, for goodness sakes. This is awful. But... I was going to say I could use a scooter for that, but then I don't think my mum...
Well, I think you do have to pay congestion charge for a scooter, by the way.
Shut up, do you?
I think it's 10% you have to pay.
Excuse me?
So instead, you get like 90% off.
What? You have to pay congestion charge on the scooter?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm sure that you have to pay something.
Hell's
monthly or
teeth.
yearly.
Well, Yasmin...
So you're still driving, you're still using the petrol in London.
But you're using much less petrol. That's the thing with the scooter, is it takes... It's like hardly any petrol, I think, is how it works. Yasmin, well, we'll find out what the average driving mile is, and if I can...
Thank you.
Yeah, and we'll see if I can be bothered to finish that sentence. No, couldn't. Andy!
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Andy.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Jolly good.
Do you know what? I'm solid. I'm staunch today. I'm feeling staunch.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
Yes.
I completely forgot what I phoned up for.
Oh, God almighty. We're having...
I haven't actually, I just remembered now.
Okay, well done. Good work.
The congestion charge.
Yes.
But have you got a friend who lives abroad?
No.
Oh, that's a problem then. Otherwise you could get round it.
Oh, really?
It's only a tiny bit illegal, but, you know.
Oh, well, no. We don't condone any... You were saying that I register my vehicle with someone who doesn't live here?
Yes.
No, naughty. No, Andy.
Well, think of the money you'd save.
Well, this is the great worry, is it's going to cost me 40 quid a week, which is 160 quid a month, which is like, it's kind of a lot of money.
You're being robbed.
Well, I was a big fan of the congestion charge until it affected me.
Well, exactly.
And now it's like, well, I'm not so keen on it all of a sudden.
I'm the same with illness.
What?
Big fan of
You're
it.
a fan of illness?
Until it affects me.
Jeez, that's an insane thing to say, Andy.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, there you go, yes. Oh, do you know what I was talking about other people's misfortunes. This is terrible, but it made me laugh out loud. I was coming into work, and there were these little sods. These kids, they were about 10 or 11. It's half term. They're about 10 or 11. And they were shouting abuse at people. And one of these kids, this little kid, was shouting abuse. And he jumped up and he grabbed a lamp post and was trying to spin around it. But he missed, and he smacked his head on it. And I was the only one that saw it, because his mate didn't see it. And it obviously hurt this kid quite a lot, 'cause he was a bit stunned and he sort of fell back. And then when his mate looked at him, he just sort of pretended that everything was all right, and he was trying not to cry. Oh, it was the funniest. Yeah, you shouldn't laugh, but, if James O'Brien can talk about setting animals alight today, I can... seriously, then I can laugh at a child bashing his head.
Oh, well, James O'Brien's just gone up a little bit in my estimations, and he's normally a bit dull.
He's... well...
Not that I would set light to animals.
No, never. That was his topic today. 0870 90 90 973. Tessa.
Hello.
Let's be quiet, let's have a listen.
What do you think?
Is it Carl Kennedy from Neighbours?
I don't think so, no.
Who's coming in? Is he coming in next week, Chris?
Blimey, you've got some special guests.
Is Carl Kennedy coming in next week?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, very good. I don't know who that is.
No, you wouldn't.
Who is it?
It's a guy called Gavin Hammond.
Oh, he's the fellow from Top Gear, is he? He had that crash, and now apparently he's all right.
As far as I know, no.
Okay. What can I do for you?
But I was just calling because I haven't really heard very much of you of late, because I've been a bit busy.
Oh, well, I can play you edited highlights of what you've missed.
Well, I heard the end of Triple M last night. That was good, but I didn't hear most of it.
Well, okay, let's have edited highlights of what you've missed over the last 4 days' shows.
Thank you.
Anyone there?
That was the best bit that I heard.
That's pretty much it.
But that was really good.
Do you know what song that is, though?
Yes, I do, because I heard it.
Yeah,
I was driving home last night and I heard you play it.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
Can I play Chris, can I play a verse of it?
Go on.
A quick one.
A quick verse, here we go. This is genius.
I know, I'm amazed.
I was prepared to give away £100 if anyone got this right last night, but they didn't.
I bet I would have been listening.
Oh, you wouldn't have got this. Here we go.
Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra?
It's fantastic, isn't it?
I think it's great. I really, I was well impressed.
It's a bit of Shaggy, here we go.
Oh,
it's just brilliant.
Can you buy it on iTunes or something?
I don't know.
Where did you get it from?
Oh, some website, I don't know.
Oh, it exists, so it's a record out there.
I didn't do it. I didn't do the mash-up myself, surprisingly.
Oh, good.
And that's it.
What's it?
Well, that's all you've missed.
That was it for the whole of last week.
Yeah,
really?
pretty much.
Okay, that's good, but that was good.
There you go. You see, that was indeed good. That was indeed good. It's a fantastic song. Anyway, 0870 9090 973. So, ballroom dancing and scooters, are they not? Hang on, are they not exempt from the congestion charge? Because I might as well just buy a helicopter if that's the case.
Wouldn't it be good if you could...
A lot of fun we're having so far. We're only half an hour into the show so far. I've had an email saying that scooters don't have to pay congestion charge. And then it was slightly abusive about people who thought that you did. So I'm tempted. I'm not tempted. I've made the decision in my head. I'm going to get a scooter and do it. Kind of. The decision has been slightly sped up. Well, it depends, because my car has sort of died, and I've taken it to the garage, and I've got a hire car, and if it can't fix it, you turn the steering wheel and it just judders. And then when you reverse with the steering... This is brilliant. You reverse with the steering wheel turned, and the front rises up about 3 inches. Oh, that can't be good, can it? I drove it for 100 miles, though, in that condition. It's in the garage now. Anyway, so I wittered on news. Yes, so 0870 9090 973. Oh, no, don't. Titty not. Somebody just said I've been sounding like Frankie Howard today. Well, I met him a couple of times. He was a queer old fish. Very strange man, but wondrously funny. Anyway, irrelevant. I want to learn ballroom dancing. I'm seriously thinking about doing it, and I want to get a scooter. But is it... well, how much is a scooter? I'm guessing a scooter's, what, 1,200 quid? You get a cheap one. An all right one for 1,200 quid. Can you? If I'm wrong, by the way, 0870 90 90 973. This is how I view it in my head. You can get a sort of half-decent cheap scooter for 1,200 quid. Then you have, I don't know how the exam works. Can I take passengers on it? I'm exempt from the congestion charge. That's the reason I'm doing it. I don't know. Maybe it's not a good idea. Hey, on Yahoo, I saw this earlier today. I think it's gone now. Let me get up Yahoo, because it might have come back. But on the front page of Yahoo, they have, like a sort of news headline type thing. Is it still there? I pray it's still there. Hang on. Oh, Amnesiac finds his past. That's not the one. Let's try .co.uk, because it was genius, and I didn't write it down, so I'm going to struggle. No, they've replaced it with goddamned... Oh, no, here we go. JK. The thing about JK. This is brilliant. Singer JK from Jamiroquai asks, how do we stop arms dealing to unstable countries? Asked Jamiroquai frontman JK. What the hell is that about? How do we stop arms dealing to unstable countries? Asked Jamiroquai frontman JK. What does he know about it? I mean, yes, it's virtual insanity, but what a strange sort of headline to have. I didn't bother reading the story. That told me all I need to know. Short, violent dance man wants to stop arms dealing to countries. He's always seems to be getting in punch-ups with paparazzi, doesn't he? You know, just, wow. Anyway, sorry, going off on a tangent. It's Jonathan in the Hammersmith.
Oh, hello, Ian. I heard you talking about ballroom dancing. It sounded a little bit up my street, actually.
I am seriously considering learning ballroom dancing.
Because I tell you what, once you know, you get invited to so many balls. I used to go to a farmer's ball every year in Cornwall, but I did have a problem with it, because when I was at school, they always wanted me to be the girl, so I only knew the girl step.
Yes, that does happen, doesn't it, you see?
It does, but I still do a bit of a twirl on the old dance floor now and then, you know.
Is it, because I'm thinking of doing it, and I think it'll be kind of something to do, something a little bit different to do, and, you know, imagine learning with someone to ballroom dance, but not telling anyone you were going to do it, and then 6 months later you go to a sort of do, and there's people dancing a bit, and you just step in the middle of the dance floor and, you know, toss off a fantastic routine. Wouldn't you look so cool?
Yes, you could be the Patrick Swayze of LBC, like Dirty Dancing, couldn't you?
No one puts Ian in a corner or something. Is that the line?
That's it, yeah. Nobody puts Jamie in the corner.
Yes.
Yeah, but no, you could toss a twirl around the dance floor, it'd be lovely. It does surprise people. When they first saw me having a go, I got a few looks, I can tell. I know it was a gay club, but I got a few looks, because I didn't mind doing the girl steps then.
Jonathan, off on a tangent, have you ever been into a shop called Zara?
Zara? No.
I went into Zara for the first time ever in my life the weekend. It's the most... hey, listen, the stuff there is fantastic, and I bought a pair of trousers to go towards my No Jeans for a Month fund. It is the most confusing shop ever. They don't... I was there for ages looking at trousers, and I saw a pair of lights, and I didn't understand the sizes on it. I couldn't understand it. And I'm fretting. I got a friend downstairs looking in the girls section, and I texted her saying, I don't understand these sizes. I don't know how they work. In the end, I had to go up to a woman who worked there and said, I'm really sorry. How does this work? What does this mean? And what she told me was wrong anyway. She gave me false information. But they have all these weird sizes. And I said, well, once I'd worked out what the waist size was, basically, you take 10 off of whatever the... So if it's 44, you take 10 off and it's a 34. I don't know why. And I don't know why. And I found that out after trying on a pair of trousers. And I said, well, where does it say the length of the trousers? And the woman, she was Spanish. It's a Spanish shop. I won't do the accent. She says, oh, they're all 34 leg. Is that what? She goes, oh, yeah, all the trousers, they're all the same length. They're all 34. How does that work?
Well, I think, actually, I do understand that. See, there used to be a standard leg size, wasn't there? And I know some trousers, if they're of a good quality, they're not hemmed up. I just bought a pair of red trousers from TK Maxx.
Red trousers?
Yeah, Cedric's going to turn them up for me. But he said they're not hemmed at the bottom, and I thought I got ripped up. I said, well, this one is cheap. They don't fit.
Yeah.
And Cedric, knowing a bit about needlework,
yes,
we used to do needlework classes, he said they leave it like that so you can turn them up. So yours is a 34, but you can turn it up.
Well, but 34 fits me, but 34 isn't that long to warrant turning up, is it, really?
No, it isn't.
You want like 36, or you want 36 is a minimum for a turn-up, you know, unless you're a wee fella.
Well, mine's 36, yeah, no. mind teasing. I am a wee fella, 5'6", but it's about 36 as leg on. Yeah, the red trousers, I reckon they'll look good with a pink top, don't you?
Red trousers?
Yeah.
No, you can't wear red. I don't think I own any red clothing at all.
Yeah, I think it would look good with Christmas. Don't you dress up at Christmas?
No, surprisingly, Jonathan, no, I don't dress up at Christmas.
Oh,
I just sit around being grumpy.
Oh no, I bet you don't. I don't believe that.
Yeah, believe it. No, I spent. I've got to go, Jonathan. Thank you. Well, I haven't got to go. You've got to go. I'm staying here till 6:30. It turns out. You've got to go. You've gone. Junior.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Junior.
Ian, I think you should do yourself a favour.
Yes.
I've seen your car.
Yes.
And I am almost certain the cost of the repair
Oh.
is more than the value of your vehicle.
Yeah, well, now, that's quite possibly true, yes. Something is wrong with the steering, and I guess the drive shaft, is that a thing? I don't know.
You best buy yourself a new car.
But well, yes, the cost of repairing it may be more than a new car, and I've had to get a hire car for 2 weeks, and that's not cheap. But the cost of repairing it is certainly cheaper than buying a new car, which I could afford it, but then it makes things very, very tight.
Well, you could always buy yourself a hybrid, and you're exempt from congestion charge.
Yeah, these are the gas and petrol and electricity cars, but they cost about £14,000.
Well, that's peanuts for you, isn't it?
Excuse me? I work in radio. This isn't TV, for God's sakes. It's not the old days.
I should say it's small geezers for you.
No, I couldn't afford £14,000. Those days have long gone.
Oh, okay. By the way,
how
many small geezers did you pop?
How many what?
Small geezers.
Oh, yeah. This is the thing last week, putting Maltesers in my mouth. I forgot to do it.
You forgot to do it?
I forgot to do it, yeah.
Because you didn't want to take up my challenge, did you?
What was your challenge?
The 50 in your hand and popping them straight away.
Oh, yeah, that was it, Junior. Yeah, that was it. Oh, dear, I've cut you off. He was creepy. Don't put him through again, Chris. He was creepy, that fella. Yes, Wesley.
Hello?
Hello, Wesley.
Hello, mate. Yeah, you've been asking about CBTs on mopeds, and I know quite a lot, because I used to ride one when I was a youth.
Whoa, hang on. I didn't get any of that.
Oh, sorry, mate, I must speak a bit too quickly.
Speak slowly, and don't do anything that's got initials in. Say words. Give me words.
You wanted to know about getting your moped licence?
Yes.
CBT?
Yes, I did.
I used to ride a moped quite a lot as a youth.
Okay.
And your man who you had on the radio saying that you get it from where you bought the moped from was spot on, because what they normally do is they normally throw it in for free. With a crash helmet as well when you buy your moped.
So I go to like a moped shop.
Yep.
And I say, right, because am I right on this? When I was a young man, you could ride a moped on your normal driving licence.
Yeah, you could, and they've now changed it to you have to do the CBT. I think it's about 3-4 years ago.
It's a nanny state. It is political correctness gone mad, for God's sakes.
It surely is. It surely is.
Okay, so I go to, I don't know, Scooter World, Scooter Mania, Scooters R Us. I go in there and say, right, I want to buy a scooter, and I want to buy a CBT.
Yep, and then they'll arrange it for you with somebody who they would already have an agreement with, and then you go there, it takes about 6-7 hours, and they basically teach you how to walk correctly with a moped.
excuse me, 7 hours?
Roughly, yeah, it's near enough all day you do it for.
But I work!
Most of them, they'll book you on a Saturday or a Sunday.
Oh, God, the weekend is gone. Okay, so supposing I went in tomorrow, could I get in there this Saturday and do it?
Quite possibly, if they're not booked. So when I bought my moped, I did it within a week, and it wasn't much of a problem.
How much does a moped cost?
You can get a half-decent one for about £1,000.
Oh, see, now we're talking. This is fan. The thing is, if you get one for about £1,000, if I drive into work every single day, it pays for itself in about 8 or 9 months.
Oh, yep, sure enough, and you can fill the tank up for a £5.
Oh, it's kind of tempting. The thing I have to see is I have to see if my car can't be repaired, then I'm going to have to buy a new car. I've got to bite the bullet and get a new car. In which case, the scooter is out of the window, as is the high definition TV I've got my eye on.
Oh, that's no good, is it? You got to try and keep the HD.
Well, this is the thing. I want to get the car fixed, then I can buy a scooter and a TV. That's the ideal world.
If you don't HD, you're not even keeping up with James O'Brien.
Oh, he got all his stuff free because he did a promotion. Anyway,
that's no good.
Well, no, it's excellent. Anyway, so I can go there. They'll book me in, and they'll do it.
They'll do everything for you, included in one price, one hit, job done.
Wesley, you're a good lad. Thank you for telling me that.
Cheers, mate.
There we go. That's put my mind at ease. That makes things easier. I don't like having to organise stuff and do stuff and make phone calls and you know what I mean? Organising stuff. If someone can organise something for me, that's fantastic. That suits every purpose. North.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, North.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
It's just about the congestion charge in the bike.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
You can use any scooter, any motorcycle of any capacity, and you'll be exempt.
Excellent.
Yeah, all you got to do is do your CBT,
Yes.
which is about 50 quid, takes half a morning,
Yeah.
get your certificate, and that's it.
So it doesn't take 7 hours?
Well, if you're a Dumbo.
Yeah, then in that case it could take 15 hours then. It's quite possible. And it's dead easy, this exam, is it? You just go and ride a bike through some...
Yeah, it's just sort of like going through some cones, a bit like Schumacher, a bit slowish, and just showing that you can remain, as long as you remain upright on the vehicle, you'll pass.
Again, you keep, raising my hopes, then dashing them with these high expectations. North, have you got a scooter?
I've got motorcycles. I go in and out of London all the time.
Do motorcyclists laugh at scooterists?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, gee, I don't want to get... Can I go on a motorway on a scooter?
No, you can't go on the motorway until you pass your full test.
Oh, it gets more... How does the full test work?
Well, you can do that in about 3 days.
Right.
It's going to cost you 300 quid.
Yeah.
And then you can just get yourself on a 500cc.
Yes, no. Time for the latest LBC 97.3 travel news now with Alan Joyce, isn't it?
The M25 clockwise has 3...
It's decided I'm going to get a scooter. Pretty easy. Do a little CBT exam, and then you've got 2 years to do a proper test. That's fine, isn't it? Fine, I can do that. I passed my driving test at first hit, and that means I'm brilliant. So, going to do that. There's no hints on ballroom dancing, though. Some emails suggesting that maybe it's a little bit gay, but girls do it. But boys and girls do it, so surely it's au contraire. C'est une hétérosexual, isn't it? I would have thought. I'm up for doing it. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. And this, can someone explain how Zara works? It's the weirdest shop. Yes, the stuff in there was excellent, but I was put off buying it because I didn't understand the sizing system. It just didn't make any sense at all. And the woman explained it to me wrong. I had to ask the woman who worked there what to do, and it didn't make any head and tail of it at all. Alex is in Paris, which is in France.
Ian, good afternoon. I'm calling you for the congestion charge.
Oh, yes, which you don't have in France, do you? Yes.
I hear you speaking for the Zara, which we have many in Paris.
Oh, yes.
And for the sizes, you add 10 for the trouser, like the lady told you.
No. What the lady... I pointed to the number, the 44, and I said, is that the waist size? She went, yeah, it is. I went, OK, right. And then I'm a 34, I couldn't find a 34.
No, because the 44 is the 34.
It is the 34. You take 10 off.
You take 10
But she didn't tell me that.
Because here we have always adding on 10 to the English side.
But why do you do that?
We have the gap here.
Yes.
And these sizes are the English, and we have to add the 10.
But why do you... But the thing is, Alex, what we do, our sizes are good old-fashioned inches, and they blooming well work. 34 means 34 inches. What does 44 mean?
I cannot tell you.
But it's what... No, you must tell me.
Centimetre.
You must tell me, because it's the system you use, Alex. God damn it, I'm getting angry now. Why do you on the continent add 10 to our measurements? What? 44 means 34 inches? How does that work?
It perhaps has something to do with the changing of the clocks, because when you are moving forward, we are moving back. I really don't know.
Okay, now, and by the way, if anyone is confused about what is happening with the clocks, it's like, Yasser, do the clocks go backwards or forwards this coming weekend?
They actually go forwards in the winter and back in the summer.
Excellent, thank you. Yes, Alex.
But for the congestion charge, you have a man calling you earlier to tell you that if you have someone on the continent, you can... But it is completely wrong, because I am often driving to London.
Oh, this is a fellow who called in and said an illegal way to avoid the congestion charge, which is very, very naughty, is to register your vehicle with someone living on the continent.
You cannot, because I'm often driving in London with my car, registered in Paris.
Yes.
The French the French license plate.
Yes.
And I have to pay the congestion charge.
Oh.
And that makes me very angry, more angry than you when you see you want the 34,000 and it's saying the 44.
Right, I see. There you go. I wasn't really listening, I'll be honest with you, Alex.
Right.
Excellent. Thanks for that.
Bye-bye.
There we go. I feel I've upset him slightly there, which is disappointing. Justin is in Camelford. Where the hell is Camelford?
Cornwall.
Oh, all right, blimey. DAB, is it, I suppose?
Yeah, something like that.
Lovely. What can I do for you, Justin?
Yeah, you could always become a US diplomat, I suppose, and you'd be exempt from the congestion.
Satire, politics, satire, we like that, yes. Yes, of course.
No, they
owe us £1 million, those goddamn Yanks. Give us the money! Give us the money, and everybody should be exempt from the congestion charge for a week.
Yeah. The moped thing, when did you do your car licence? Because I'm sure mine covered me to ride a 50 without L plates and no CVT, and a 125 with L plates and no CVT.
Stay there, Simon. By a strange coincidence, I happen to have my the paper part of my driving licence in my bag, as I've been hiring a vehicle today. Hang on a second. Let's have a look. I did it in Slough when I was, was it 17 you can learn to drive, is it? So what's that?
And I'm the same age as you.
16 years ago.
Then. 89, sorry.
Look at the point. Look at the points on this. What a points win prizes, eh? No, not on my driving licence. They don't. Right. What does it say? Entitlement. No, hang on. Motorcyclists at age 17 or over. Motorcyclists are restricted to motorcycles up to 25 kilowatts. What does that mean?
That's how bright they are.
Oh, okay. For 2 years. After 2 years, any size motorcycle can. If you're.
Yeah, no.
It doesn't mean anything.
Entitlement.
It does. Oh, here we go. When using a provisional licence, you must not... Oh, that's provisional. I don't know what that means. Load of old guff.
Yeah, well, you're entitled for provisional on your car licence, and I think they changed it over in 1990.
But that can be backdated, so everyone who did a licence before then has to go by the new rules, do they?
Really?
I don't know.
I was riding round on a...
Oh, Justin, for goodness sakes.
I've got a full bike licence now, but...
Oh, man. So, I want to get... OK, this is a little bit boring for everyone, but you know what? I don't really care today, the mood I'm in. So... I do a CBT, whatever it is.
No, I didn't need to.
Oh, but I suspect you're a criminal, Justin.
Oh, probably.
But I do that.
Come from Slough.
Yeah. I was there the other week. Flippin' heck.
Yeah.
There's a bar in Slough High Street now. Dig this. There's a bar in Slough High Street at the far end that I never used to go up because it was always a little bit scary.
Yeah.
Called Wernham Hogs. Now, do you know what that place is?
Yeah.
It's the paper office in Ricky Gervais's television series, The Office Block.
Yeah, it was.
And it's called, there's a bar called Wernham Hogs. Yeah. Jeez, I spat on the window. I do...
criminal now?
I do, well, yeah, a little bit. So I do a CBT, that allows me to drive with an L plate for 2 years, and then...
I'm sure you still need to, though, because I didn't. I had the old paper licence before the photo one. I've only just changed it because of change of address.
Yes.
My original paper-only document, it entitled me to...
Well, if anyone can answer, I suspect, Justin, you're a bad sort and you're trying to send me on a bad way, which is very, very naughty. The motorbike exam, is that easy?
It was a lot easier than I thought it would be, actually.
Okay.
I got a good deal. It was a 3-day course.
Oh, all right.
I passed at the end of it.
Because I don't want to ride motorbikes, but I don't want to ride with L plates on for the rest of my life.
Well, yeah, I was kind of that was my intention, but in the end, to the little bit extra it was going to cost, I went for a full bike on a 500.
Justin, listen, thank you for that. You're a good lad. 0870 9090 973.
You could wrestle.
Wow. Matt.
Ian.
Yes.
Your CBT.
Yes.
It's a piece of bobbins.
Is it really?
I did it because before all the laws changed, which was like about 1996, I thought I'm probably going to want a bike at some point.
Yes.
So I'll take my test, and part of that was the CBT.
Yes.
I fell off.
And they still let you pass?
I popped a power wheelie by mistake because I panicked.
Yeah.
I did that for about 30 yards, fell off. A Volvo nearly ran over my head.
Yeah.
and I still passed.
But the thing is, all right, we'll move on from this after 4 o'clock. But the thing is, you do that test.
Yeah.
But then for 2 years you can ride on that licence, but you've got to do a proper motorcycle test at some point in there.
After that, yeah, between that stage, before that runs out, then you have to get a proper motorcycle licence.
And is that easy?
Yeah, well, let me put it this way. I went with a guy who was from Greece, who'd been riding since he was 2. I'd spent 8 hours on a bike, which was a little bit of CBT, a couple of lessons, and that, because I was a car driver. And I passed, and the Greek guy failed. So, it's just common sense, basically. As long as you can make the bike do what you want to do, and you answer the questions correctly, which are very, very simple, it's easy.
All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. If my car gets fixed, which means I don't have to buy a new car, I'm going to get a scooter next week.
You should have given up on the Peugeot a long time ago.
Oh, man, listen, I know, but I cannot justify buying a new car. A, 'cause I can't afford it, and B, if we can get a little bit more mileage out of that Peugeot, it's been good to me, that car.
I know, but the only thing I'm worried about is you're hitting winter time, dude, and riding on a motorbike or a moped or anything when it's a little bit slippery and slidey isn't fun.
Yes, I know, but, Matt, listen, thank you for the advice. Cheers for that. I kind of had enough on scooters, so don't bother calling in about that anymore. I think I know what I need to do, and I need to go and get a scooter and do that. Simon!
Hello there.
Hello, Simon.
Just what I'd mentioned, your CBT, Certified Bike Training.
Yes.
You don't need to do it if you passed your car licence prior to 1999. You can ride up to a 49cc vehicle with no car.
49cc, though, that's nothing.
Well, it's a 50, isn't it? So it's a little moped, a little scooter.
Yeah.
The other option, if you want to try and avoid old Prescott and the old congestion charge, is to have a car converted to LPG, petroleum gas.
Dear God, no.
Mega money, but if you have it done prior to the car being registered, so if you go and buy a brand new car from a dealer, and you say, before you register that car, I want it on LPG, the government will pay to do it. They don't broadcast that.
But hang on, but this is everyone's assuming I can afford to go and spend 12 grand on a new car.
You buy one on interest-free. There's so many dealers out there. I mean, I work in the motor trade. There's so many dealers out there at the moment.
Oh, I've accidentally pressed the button that cuts you off. Right, no more talk about cars and bikes, please, Chris. All right, let's move on, because it's just scary and it's depressing. And this show's supposed to be a laugh, and I'm wanting to cut a finger off because it's. Man, let's just pray that. Tony the Greek can fix my car for me without too much cost. Anyway, 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. If you want to, no one's called in to talk about ballroom dancing, for God's sakes. Can someone give me I've had some woman sending me a flirty email saying you can come and dance with me, but I'm not sure that's going to be appropriate. I saw a tiny horse in London. Not really much to talk about there, but I did on Sunday, going to the science museum. There's a tiny horse in the middle of London. Maybe I'll mention it in a bit. Time now, though, to get the latest LBC 97.3 news. Alison sent me an odd email. Alison sends odd emails I don't quite get. Thank God you've stopped talking about cars and mopeds. It was boring. As a Latin dancer, your dancing subject's more up my street. Well, we've been talking about that as well, but no one's called in. Alison, so... You call in and talk about it. I put it out there, no one wants to talk about it. I can't make them talk about it. I put out a variety of things to talk about. And everyone chose to call in about the mopeds and the cars, so... there we go. Excellent stuff. 0870 90 90 973, as we say, no more talk about scooters and mopeds. Please. I think I'd have enough information, which is good for me. I do want to know about ballroom dancing, but no one's called in about that. I'm guessing London is not a nation, not a place that encourages the kind of dancing. I want somewhere good to go, and I just think it would look kind of cool, wouldn't it? I would think so, anyway. 0870 90 90 973. Does anybody watch Heartbeat? I tell you why. Watching the telly today, because Midsummer Murders... Oh, Midsummer Murders was on in this downstairs in the LBC office. Normally they have Sky News on, but someone put ITV on, and they were showing Midsummer Murders. Now, two things. Has anyone seen the Home Edix ad? I don't know what it is. I think it's like a chair or something, but the guy in there looks like me. I was watching, I thought, I don't remember doing that. It wasn't me, obviously, but it looked a lot like me. If you spotted that, if you could confirm or deny that the man in the Home Edix ad... on ITV in the daytime. The daytime ads on TV are always just a bit different, aren't they? A little bit sort of lower end of the low brow is what I'm trying to say. compared to the nighttime, the adverts you get in the middle of Coronation Street. Anyway, watching Midsummer Murders, and a trail came up for Heartbeat. I thought, they're still repeating Heartbeat. No, they're not. It's a brand new series of Heartbeat. What is the point? Surely, the only interesting about Heartbeat was when Nick Berry was in it. And even then, Nick Berry's not that interesting. Does anyone know what Nick Berry's doing now? He was big for a while, wasn't he? I know he did a programme on BBC about being a paparazzi. And that was Bobbins. If anyone knows where Nick Berry is, I'm keen to know. But a Heartbeat, do people actually watch Heartbeat to the point where it's got a new series? It must have been running for 15 years? Like 15 series? Maybe even more of Heartbeat? If Heartbeat is a part of your life, can you let me know? 0870 90 90 973. There we go. Oh, dearie me. OK, let's have Raymond is in Battersea. Hello, Raymond.
Hi, Ian. I don't think you've been given the answer to your trouser size problem, have you?
No, I haven't. This was in Zara, which is apparently a Spanish shop, and I didn't understand why the 34-inch trouser was size 44. For every size, you add 10 on.
No, you don't. Let me try and explain it to you.
OK, the very fact you've said that means it's going to be complicated.
No, not at all. First of all, unlike in the UK, when they mark up a size,
yes,
they put the half of what you actually are. In other words, if you're going for a trouser size, they don't put the full size, and it's in centimetres, of course. So they won't put on the trouser that it is a 92 centimetre.
Whoa, I'm going to stop you there.
Go on.
I've never seen a trouser size measured in centimetres.
Well, in Spain and all of Europe they do. The whole of Europe's not. It's only the UK that still works in inches.
As it should be. I'm a great fan of going metric and everything, but I can't do trousers in centimetres.
Well, you'll have to if we get any further into the common market.
God damn it, let's save the pound!
And save the inch.
OK, yes.
So let me tell you, in other words, if you look at a pair of trousers, let's say you're a 36-inch waist.
Well, steady on, I'm a 34.
All right, I'm 36, so let me do it on mine. OK?
Yes.
A 36 in Spain or anywhere else in Europe will be marked 46 centimetres.
Right, add 10, yes.
Now, the 46 is actually means you are a 92 centimetre waist.
Right.
So your 46 is double, because they only go like the halfway. They do it from seam to seam.
OK.
So 46 becomes 92.
Right.
And a 92 centimetre is a 36-inch waist. Now, if you're 34...
Yes. That's 44. That's 44. So that's 88.
I guess something like that. You'd be... Exactly. Okay. Exactly. It doesn't work precisely to the 10.
No.
And the same thing with jackets. If you were to buy a jacket, you'd look at it, and if you're a 40-inch chest...
42.
You're a 42.
I think so. I don't really know what size chest I am. I just sort of go in and... I normally just have to get extra large, because even if it fits on the chest, it won't be long enough in the sleeves. So I've got a lot of fat men's shirts and jackets just because they're long enough on the sleeve.
Well, I don't know about that, but let me again give you an example. If you saw a 50 on the size of a jacket, double it.
100.
Gives you 100 centimetres is more or less, it's actually a bit more than a 40, because you can't do it precise. Well, you could.
No, yes, no.
It's 41.
Yes.
A 50 becomes a 41 chest.
Oh, right.
So really, it's quite simple. But I'm surprised that you did not see on Zara's labels, and they're a multinational company. They usually put all the sizes, UK size, US size, European size, etc., etc.
Well, now, I do... on the pair of trousers I ended up buying... I did eventually spot that, but after trying on 2 pairs of trousers I just guessed, because it was so confusing, I just guessed and took 2 pairs of trousers and had a go and worked back from there. But on some of the other trousers, I didn't notice it, although, hey, I could be wrong.
Okay, well, it usually is, but I mean, maybe the thing was torn off or something.
Okay, maybe.
But I'm glad you got your trousers.
Raymond, I'm glad I got trousers. Thank you very much for the explanation. What a nice man. What a very, very nice man. 0870 9090 Oh, by the way, Clive Ball's not in tonight. He's still poorly. And I believe the rumour going around is that Nick Abbott is filling in for him again. So, and it was excellent on Thursday. I heard some of Nick on Saturday. I was in too much of a fury to really listen on Saturday, because I was, I'd been in the car for 8.5 hours. What I did hear was very good. Miranda!
Hello!
Hello, Miranda!
Hello!
I'm talking to you about ballroom dancing.
Oh, yes, go ahead.
Well, I don't do it because I always thought it was a bit of a granny sport.
Yes.
But my sister does ballroom dancing and she loves it.
Yes.
And she's only 23.
She's 73?
23.
23. I thought, blimey, yes. Okay.
And something a little bit special
Yeah.
is I don't know if you're a fan of the old Strictly Come Dancing.
What, the film or the...
No, the programme.
The TV... Well, yeah, I've seen it, and it looks kind of quite cool when they do it properly, yeah.
And her dance teacher is, in fact, Vincent. He dances with the Ruby from EastEnders.
Oh, I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know. I have no idea who you're talking about. Ruby from EastEnders?
You know, the little one. Well, she's on it. Anyway.
I never watch EastEnders.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, and her dance teacher is Vincent, who is my sister's dance teacher.
Oh, blimey.
He's a bit of a sleazy Italian, but he's
generally speaking, I'm sure he's personally not sleazy.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's a very,
yeah.
very nice gentleman.
Yeah. But she loves it.
And does she go with her husband or what?
Oh, no, she's a singly. She goes on her own.
No, she doesn't.
No, yeah.
She just turns up on her own?
Yeah, well, sometimes she drags a friend, but majority of the time she goes by herself. She's tried to take me, but I can't muster up the
That's really sad. I feel sad for her now.
Well, why?
Because she goes ballroom dancing on her own.
Yeah, but she has a partner who's there.
All right.
You know.
Does she sleep with him?
Dance round? No, he's gay.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, okay
Doesn't
then.
just dance round
Maybe I'll go on my own then. It might work out. Miranda, thank you very much for that. Excellent stuff. And the thing is, where do I go and learn this thing? Is there somewhere in North London that I can do it for free? Anyone? No, that's illegal, is it? Right. Okay, stop doing that. 0870 9090 973. There was something else I was going to mention. I'm blown if I can think. I'll think of it while you're listening to this.
Damac presents one of
us requested some of these, so would you indulge me for a few moments?
I'd knock about a time. You're in Lee.
And there was one more he wanted.
She'd oblige?
There we go. I'm always happy to oblige, sir. 0870 9090973. Zara is the craziest shop in the world. Excellent clothes, but I just couldn't understand the continental measuring system. I think it's been kind of explained by that lovely gentleman, but still a little bit tricky. Really? Well, you know, what's... okay, he's explained the waist size, but how come they've only got one leg size? They're all 34 inches, which is insane, isn't it? That seems a silly way to run a clothing business. Ballroom dancing. Is it me in the Home Medics ad? Have you seen it? Could you call in if you watch Heartbeat? If you're actually a fan of Heartbeat to the point where you're excited about the new series. There's no one in it anymore that was... Nick Berry's not in it. Is Selwyn Froggatt? Is Selwyn Froggatt in it? What's his name? The gaffer. What's he called in... Bill Maynard. Look at Chris's face. Doesn't got a clue what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my history here, and you don't know... Well, say his face. Look at his eyes. I can't see because he won't take the veil off. But you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, have you?
Not a clue.
Take it off.
It's my right.
Oh, okay. 0870 9090 973. If you can phone and say, yes, Ian, I love Heartbeat. Stop dissing it. I've got it all on DVD. Oh, by the way, did anyone see Totally Boy Band on Sunday? If we're going to be on it, they came in last week, the boys from Upper Street, which is this series on... Totally Boy Band is a series on MTV where they get sort of four... well, I can't explain it in words. Let me explain it via music. Anyway, they were in last week and they were filming for the show, and if we're going to be on it, it'll be next Sunday, probably. I understand how TV works, and we may not appear in it at all, but if we are going to be on it, it's next week. This Sunday's episode of Totally Boy Band was genius. Just the funniest thing I have seen in a long time. I hope they bring out a DVD box set of that, because I want it, with extra feet. It's so good. If you've not seen it, man, go and watch MTV and flick around. They just keep repeating it all the time, and it's well worth playing catch-up with it. Anyway, Kevin, the Repo Man.
How we doing, Ian?
Have you seen the film Repo Man?
I was in it.
What, the film?
No, I wasn't really. I've seen the one on...
Good lie, well done.
On the... on that, Bravo, one of them channels, the American ones. I've watched them.
You're not thinking of Dog the Bounty Hunter, are you?
Oh, not Dog. Don't talk to me about Dog.
Dog is brilliant. Have you seen that man's...
Dog. She loves Leyland.
Is Leyland his wife?
Leyland's the one with all the tattoos going from his... all the way up his arms.
Oh, right, yeah. I quite fancy his wife.
Big Beth.
Yes, she can come and bounty hunt. Hang on, stop that because it sounds vulgar. But he's this big mulleted muscle man that goes around getting criminals, and it's a documentary and it's genius.
It is. It's really good. We do watch it. We do watch it.
Oh, he's put the phone down. He just put the phone down there. He's realised, hang on a minute, I'm not supposed to say that I watch Dog the Bounty Hunter. I'm going to put the phone down. Getting out of this. Either that or he's been broken into and armed criminals have taken over his house. I don't want to worry people. That's what could have happened. Can we call him back? Hang on a minute. I can do this. Oh, how does this work? Hang on a minute. I can work this. Call the... No, I don't want that. I want phone book. That's what I want. Hang on a minute. Leave it to me. Leave it to Beaver. Who was it? Oh, where's he gone? No, I can't do it, it turns out. Chris, how do I work this phone thing? Do you know?
Who was it?
I don't know. What was his name? It wasn't Miranda, was it? His name's not on my... It wasn't North. No, I don't think there was a phone call. I think I imagined a phone call that got cut off. That's very strange. Oh, hello, Heather.
Hello.
You have a little cough there?
I'm really sorry.
No, don't apologise for coughing. It's a reaction. You
Thousands
can't.
of people hearing me.
We once had when I was at school. When I was in school, there was a horrible teacher. Let's just call her Mrs. B. And she was quite. No one particularly liked her. She was a very weird woman, and she didn't like me. And once there was in assembly, there was a lot of coughing taking place, and she stood up. She stopped assembly. She stood up in front of everyone and said, "Right, if I hear one more cough, you're all in detention."
Oh God! Did everybody cough then?
No. She said you don't need to cough. If you're going to cough, you can suppress it. You don't need to cough. And so we all had to stop coughing.
Well, I'm really sorry, but it's difficult to suppress a cough.
Of course it's difficult. If you've got a proper cough, you have to cough. It's like living in Nazi Germany.
It's really satisfying if you've got...
Oh, if you have a good clear... What's bad is when you've got like a chill or a cough or something, like an ongoing thing, and you're coughing and it's not clearing anything. Oh, God, shoot me now.
I know.
Don't. Anyway,
no, I won't
Heather.
shoot you now.
No,
I've done anyway. But,
yes. What can I do for you?
This has really confused me. I've just come back from the supermarket. Can I say the name?
No.
Begins with a S.
Okay, right. Are you going to slag them off?
No, not at all.
Okay, fine.
I'm just confused.
Okay.
I bought, a really nice package of some tins of tea.
Yes.
3 different teas, and it's the Taste the Difference range.
Taste the
Got
Difference.
to the till,
Yes.
and it says it said to it came up on the till that you have to be over 18 to buy this.
To buy tea?
I know. What's going on?
What? How does that work? Was it like alcohol flavoured or anything?
Well, that's what I'm looking on the ingredients and I can't see anything. I mean, the English breakfast tea says full-bodied.
Do you know? I haven't had a
full-bodied brew.
I haven't had a cup of English breakfast tea for about 3 months, and it's one of the finest teas in the world.
Well,
There's nothing better than being in a god-awful foreign country, drinking their crappy drinks, and then you say, "Excuse me, do you have any English breakfast tea?" And they bring some over. That is one of the greatest delights in the world.
It's not quite the same as drinking it here, though, is it? It's not quite as good.
No, exactly.
But this says, and other selected teas. So,
right. So
what's in it?
Well, I don't know. Well, that's very surprising. If anyone knows why a tea would be over 18 zone, there's not any mucky pictures in there, is there? It's not, the tea bags aren't, like, in the shape of breasticles or something.
No, there's a picture of grass.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Might be a clue, mightn't it?
Hang on a minute. It's not that, medical tea I've heard so much about.
I don't know. Maybe the clue's in the picture.
Yes, okay. Well, if anyone knows, 0870 9090 973.
Bye.
Thank you, Heather. I think I've just found the number of that fellow that called in. I think this was him. I think this was Matt, the repo man, I think, who just bottled it. But it might not be.
Hello?
Hello, is that Matt?
It is, yeah.
You're on the radio again?
Oh, God, let me turn the radio down.
You're not... Oh, I think I've got the wrong Matt. You're not the repo man, are you?
I'm not the repo man, but I do need to tell you something which I'm just sending you an email about.
Oh, hang on a second. Chris, have you vetted this guy?
He's
I'm your correspondent.
He's which correspondent are you?
I'm the UFC and carp fishing correspondent.
Oh, you can come on any...
mental.
No, you can come on any time you want, my friend, yes.
Okay, just a quickie about Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, yes.
2 things. Number 1, always makes me laugh when it's advertised on the radio. It's Dog the Bounty Hunter and his wife Beth the Bounty Eater.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, yeah.
I like that.
Yes.
And he's been arrested.
He's what?
He's been arrested. I was looking at it the other day and I was like, oh my God. Basically, he did a bounty hunt, I guess, in Mexico to get some guy.
Yes.
He got them, extradited him back to the US.
Yeah.
He's now doing 112 years for various nasty
Wow.
things.
They have proper sentences in the United States of America. 112 years is fantastic.
I know. And even when they're dead, they'll still keep them there.
They'll still keep them there, yes.
And, apparently the Mexican government had a problem with the way he did it, and he's been done for, sort of wrongful imprisonment and various else, and there's a big, website thing at the moment, Free Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Is this going to be part of his TV series, do you think?
Yeah, it actually happened. Like, they kicked his door in, and Steve's in there and all that, at the same time as they were filming Dog the Bounty Hunter 4.
This is
when
beautiful.
that series comes out, but
Yeah.
he may be in prison, because
Wow.
it's all pretty serious.
Well, very serious, and obviously we wish him the best. But if it's going on TV, though, it don't really matter, does it? Because that's genius.
It's quality.
Matt, thank you for that update there. Not a correspondent update, but interesting. If you've not seen Dog the Bounty Hunter, it's a fantastic show. David.
Yes, hello.
Hello, David.
Yes, green grass, isn't it?
What?
Green grass.
Green grass, that's it. That's Selwyn Froggatt, isn't it?
Hey, do you like, you're going on about, that...
What?
What's her name? That woman off the telly?
I do like that woman off the telly, yeah, she's
The one
good.
with the Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, yes.
That's the one with the big boobies.
Yes.
That's, you like the old big boobies, no?
Yeah.
Looking at your web blog, you see that you're saying there, you're messing about, are you serious?
What?
Hello?
What?
You met someone, don't told me, it told you. And anyway, you was messing about on your web blog saying you like the big ladies.
Yeah.
But you're serious, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You're dark horse, you are.
Yeah. What's your accent, David?
Well, it's sort of muddled, really. I'm sort of, half Welsh and half, English, really.
Oh, that's a crazy muddle. David, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Good lad. What a very, very nice man. What are your country folk, Chris?
If you've just missed that bit of Ian.
There we go. Dear. It's an odd show today, isn't it? I like Monday shows now because they're kind of not slow is the wrong word, but there's the pace certainly builds up as the week progresses. Chris, any sign of young Yasser calling in?
No sign yet.
Do you want to give him a call?
Yeah, why not?
Give him a call during the news because he did say he'd come on Mondays to Fridays. Don't bully him. I don't want to. He's a sensitive young sparrow, and I don't want him to fly away. I want to put him back in my cage and lock it, and then feed him nuts and things. 0870 909095. Not very forthcoming on the ballroom dancing thing, which I guess is fine. Maybe my listeners are just too butch to wanting to do that. And also, no one has called in to say that yes, you're a fan of Heartbeat. I can't believe that no one watches it.
Available on DA.
Zara and Heartbeat. That seems to be the theme of the day. It's turning into an old woman show. He's turning into an old woman show, and that's that. 0870 9090973 is the phone number. Ian at lbc.co.uk. Sue is in the Wallington, of all places.
Hiya.
Hello, Sue.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Excellent. How are you?
All right, thank you. Wet day today.
Yeah, I love it though. Isn't it fantastic?
Yeah.
I say I'm all right. I'm very uncomfortable. I'm very sore in certain parts of my body.
Oh.
Yeah. It's uncomfortable to sit down, shall we say? Yes. Anyway, Sue, what can I do for you?
Well, I've been to the
Got a sore bum.
I've been to the set of Heartbeat.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And to Whitby Bay where they filmed it.
Why?
Well, and it's just brilliant. I've been watching it right since it first started.
Yes.
And I'm so looking forward for it to come back next Sunday.
Why did you feel the need to go to the set of Heartbeat?
Well, me and my dad, he's not well at the moment, and I hope he gets speedy recovery.
So do we.
He's got leukemia.
Oh, dear.
And we're just great fans of it. We've been trying to get tickets, to go to the, go on tour of Heartbeat.
Right.
Went past the pub.
Oh, did they not let you go in the pub?
No, because at the moment, I think they're filming there at this right minute.
What do you get from Heartbeat that you don't get from other rubbish detective shows?
Just looking at the great 1960s cars.
Is it still set in the 1960s? Because it's been going for 15 years and it's always been the 60s.
It is. It's brilliant. We went past Scripps' garage.
Oh, right, yeah. Do you hanker for the days of Nick Berry?
Oh, I miss him.
I miss him terribly.
He was so good in it, but it's good seeing new people in it.
But you want Wixie to come back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be lovely to have him back.
Is there any chance that Wixie might come back?
Well, hopefully, we do hope there might be a bit of a hint, might suddenly make appearance.
Because he hasn't done nothing, has he, for years?
No, exactly. It's just, but it's a shame without scripts that, green grass in it now, and it's good to have David still in it.
Oh, David's... I don't know who he is.
He used to be with Greengrass. He goes round in the red van.
Is Selwyn Froggatt Greengrass not in anymore, then?
No. Sadly, he died.
Oh, no!
Maynard.
Oh, Bill Maynard's dead, the gaffer, when he's walking down the street. He's dead?
Yeah, he died.
I did not know that. I suspected he might have done, but I did not know that as fact. Well, that's,
And when we
It's a
went to
sad
the set, we bought a mug and, pictures. It's just fantastic.
Would you mind if I just played... I'm genuinely shocked by Bill Maynard being dead. Would you mind if I just played some music just so I could ponder on that for a moment?
Sure.
Thanks. Oh dear. That's better. Thanks for that, Sue.
You're welcome,
Best-
and have a lovely day.
Lots of love to your dad.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers, bye-bye. What a lovely lady. What a very nice lady. We got lots of nice people calling in today, which is good. And I dig that. We used to remember in the old days we did the show, we just get obnoxious old ruse people calling in. And now we don't seem to anymore, which is, I guess, is something to... well, no, some people would say that's a bad thing. But, I don't know. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number if you want to call in. Whether you be a friendly person or you be a bit of a Rudy, you're more than welcome to call. Jackie's in the Redbridge.
Hello, Ian. Your first live lesson in ballroom dancing.
Oh,
Are you
here we
ready?
go. Yes, I am.
Right, stand up.
Oh, bearing in mind, I've got a very sore bottom.
No, the motorbike won't help, but it doesn't hurt walking.
Well, do you know what? It hurts just existing at the moment. 'Cause
We'll
it's
just stand up and
killing
stop moaning.
I need to get some of that cream. You know that, like baby lotion. I need some
My
baby...
friend put glue on her bum instead of her hemorrhoid cream once.
You are
Help.
joking.
No, she put the wrong tube on. Listen.
Well, she
You're
glued...
standing up.
Hang on. Well, you don't just say something like that and not... I am standing up. She put glue on...
She had a hemorrhoid cream and some Bostik next to each other, and she put the Bostik on, and when she sat in the car, she realised.
Oh, why would you have hemorrhoid cream next to a glue?
I don't know, she's a strange woman. Are you standing?
I'm standing, for God's sake.
Right, stand as if you got your arm around your partner's shoulder and your hand in their hand.
Okay, yeah, I'm doing that.
Right, now put your left leg... I don't know.
Your left
Start
leg out. In
Yes,
and out,
right,
in
no,
and
you
out.
see, this is so easy because the man goes forward and the woman goes back. You put your left leg out to the side a bit.
So, yeah.
Then your right leg goes next to it, out a bit.
Right, what do you mean out a bit next to it? What?
Well, you go like...
By the way,
go
if
like
you're-
that. Can you see me?
You can try this at home if you're listening and
Right,
you're
no.
really bored. Okay, yes.
Right in a diagonal direction. You put your left leg out a bit.
Diagonal?
Your right leg out
So
next
forwards?
to it. Yeah,
So I'm
you go
stepping
forward. Like
forwards.
you're walking forward.
Oh, yeah, I've done that, yeah. I've done that.
And then you put your left leg next
Chris,
to it.
come and give me a hand. Chris, come and give me a hand.
He has to go backward.
Well, he's
He
been
is,
doing
I know.
that all of his life.
Okay.
I'm just turning my headphones around. Chris, come and be my partner. Hi.
Oh, no touching the bottom. Just on the shoulder.
Come here. Give me your hand. Do I interlock my fingers in his hand, or do I hold his hand properly?
You hold it properly. Don't
Right,
be too
yeah.
close.
Okay, right.
Where do I put my hand?
You put your hand round there, just round by my side.
All
Yeah,
right.
steady on.
Stand up straight properly. Posture.
I'm standing.
Right, okay, so...
Right. Now, start on your right foot because it'll confuse him. So you put your right foot forward.
No, left foot forward.
You want to start on your left, right?
Okay.
Start on your left again. Do what you did just now.
So
Left
go
foot
there.
forward.
And he does the same, but backwards.
Yeah, backwards.
Okay, there, and then there.
Left foot forward.
No, just in next to each other.
He does the same foot as you're putting.
All right, yeah.
But backwards. Then you put your right foot forward. So you're sort of standing with your legs apart a bit.
Oh, yeah.
And then the third bit is you just put your
up.
left leg... Shush a minute. You put your left leg to your right leg, so they're closed
Your
again.
hand is really clammy.
Yeah, it's because I'm nervous.
Oh, look, come on, start again.
Because I'm feeling a bit horny.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Right, shall I sing the last waltz? No. Anyway, put your left, start again.
So
left leg
we just walk in a diagonal way. That's dancing,
Yes,
is it? That's
but
not dancing, love. That's just
it is in a
walking.
minute, if you shut up.
Get to the dancing bits.
Oh, right. Left leg forward, right leg forward.
We've
left
done
leg
that!
down. Then you do your right leg forward. your
We've
left
done
leg
that bit! I haven't got
Then you keep going round and round, and that's it.
That's it?
That's a waltz, yeah.
Get out.
Get off. Get off! What was that for?
Because you love it. I slapped Chris.
Facing each other,
I
aren't
slapped
you?
Chris's bum.
Right.
Yes, that was... I'm sitting down now, because that was absolutely...
Have a bit of music, and you just keep going round in a circle, and it's dead boring.
well, that was... That's not dancing, what you
That's
just
the
told
waltz.
us.
That's the simple waltz.
I've got a waltz here, hang on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, no, it goes...
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3,
No,
1, 2,
that's the whole
3,
point.
1, 2, 3. Huh?
A waltz is golden brown, like by the Stranglers. It's
Do
got
you
to
know
have
what? Do you know what that song's about?
It doesn't matter. It's got to have a free beat. 1, 2, 3, 1.
Is this? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
No, most things are on a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hang
No,
on.
that's funny.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Oh! 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Not going to work.
No, I think your teaching technique is...
Prospect Road Church Hall 20 years ago did lessons.
Well, you need a refresher, love. You don't know what you're talking about.
I've got a medal, sorry.
Jackie, thank you very much for that. There we go, that was fun, thank you. Lovely. Kevin.
Hi, Ian.
Oh, jeez, you've got the voice of doom. You've really blown my ear.
Oh, sorry, mate.
That's all right, not the voice of doom, that was slightly strong. It was a little bit loud in my left ear, that's all I'm trying to say. Anyway, yes, Kevin.
Ballroom dancing, mate.
Yes, sir.
There's a school in Stratford in East London.
Oh, yes.
I think it's called Arthur Murray.
What did you do just then?
What?
I'm sure, now, listen, you have definitely, I'm sure I heard a little...
No, that weren't me, mate.
Okay.
A bit bigger than that.
Okay.
There's definitely a dancing school in Stratford, mate. It's Arthur Murray School of Dancing.
All right.
And there you go.
Excellent. Thank you, Kevin.
That's all right, mate. Anytime.
Good lad. Well done. He's told me a dance school in East London, miles from where I live. But he's told me. And that's the main thing. I'll take one of these. Line 1, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, hello.
Half term. How's it going?
Fine, it's alright.
Yeah, nice.
I'm just calling in, to talk about, do I go dancing?
Oh, you go whereabouts do you go?
Yeah, I go dancing. I go street jazz.
Street jazz?
Yeah.
What the hell is street jazz?
Oh, it's sort of like dancing, but
not.
It's jazzed up a bit.
Jazzed up, so you go do you jazz hands, where you wave your hands around a bit?
Yeah.
And do you wear those black, jazz shoes?
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. And you enjoy it, do you?
Yeah.
There we go, lovely, thank you. 0870 90 973 is the phone number. Well, we found a Heartbeat fan. Are there any more out there? If you are one, give us a call. Ads, news, travel ads. Video via an email. What is this? Click the picture to play the movie. Let's have a little look at this, shall we? Oh no, I've clicked on JK. Oh, here we go. Look, someone sent a video via email. This is very exciting. Oh God, I can't hear it, but he looks terrifying. Oh, what do you think he's doing? Where's his mouth gone? What? It's 33 seconds long. This is insane. What's he doing now? Oh my God! I'm going to check that out. If it's decent, we'll put it on the website, because that was very kind of you. Thank you very much. Who's that? I believe that. I don't know who that is from. AJ. Okay, sorry. 08709090973. We're trying to track down Yasser. Yasser may or may not be coming on the show today, so we'll see how that goes. What have we mentioned? We've done scooters and riding pillion. Pillion is my new favourite word, by the way. I'm thinking of starting a rock group called Pillion. It's a good name for a band, isn't it? Hi, we're Pillion. You don't even know what pillion means, do you, Chris?
Yeah, I do.
Go on.
Riding on the bike, innit?
It's what?
Riding on a bike?
Oh, hang on a second. I think it's time we had one of these.
These are the words Chris can't say, these are the words he can't say, these are the words Chris can't say, these are the words he can't say.
It's watting on a bike.
Riding on a bike?
These are the words Chris can't say, these are the words he can't say, these are the words Chris can't say, these are the words he can't say.
And what we're going to do is going to write all those words down and then post them on a website. Carol.
Yes, Ian.
You're in Yardley Gobian.
I'm in Yardley Gobian, not Preston.
I'm so
Why are you laughing?
Yardley Gobian. Wasn't he in the second Lord of the Rings book?
I don't know. I don't have anything to do with Lord of the Rings.
No, nor do I. Not since they treated me so badly last time I was there.
I would prefer Heartbeat to Lord of the Rings.
Oh, you're not one of them, are you?
No, I'm not actually. But
hey, do you know what?
Choice between the two.
Some fantastic news. You know that that lovely woman earlier said that Bill Maynard was dead?
Yeah.
He ain't. He's alive.
Well, that's what I thought when she said it, but I didn't want to quibble because I didn't know for sure.
He is apparently alive. She must have confused the character Greengrass with the actor Bill Maynard because he's so
I think at the time, if I'm right, there was a bit of an argument with Greengrass in Heartbeat. There was an argument with the producers or directors or something, and that's why he went.
Yes.
And the chap who used to be the dustman in Coronation Street,
Eddie Yates,
into it, yeah.
Eddie Yates, is it there? Oh right, yes, I remember because Eddie Yates.
So he took over, but there was a big argument. But I won't go into anything in case I incriminate anyone.
Eddie Yates lived with Hilda Ogden, and he was into CB radio, and that's how he met his wife through CB.
And he's now in, or was in, Mrs. Bouquet.
Keeping Up Appearances.
Yeah.
My mum's favourite comedy, and I watched that programme, and I think, well, why are people laughing? Where are the jokes? It's just a woman shouting.
I know.
Awful programme.
Well, I suppose it takes all sorts, doesn't it?
Well, you'd think it would take a sort with some sort of comedy factor in. I tell you what I saw on Friday night. Have you seen this Not Going Out programme?
No.
It's a sitcom with Lee Mackin, who is a very funny stand-up comedian, and Tim Vine, who is also a very funny stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
And it looks awful, okay? It looks awful. It looks like one of those... Well, it looks like a really cheap and nasty BBC sitcom of the worst order.
Right.
But it was on, and it was very, very funny. Chris, have you seen this? Not Going Out?
No.
It looks rubbish, but it's really, really funny. There are some really good gags in there. It's a little bit light and fluffy, but there are some really funny gags in there.
Oh, I'll have to watch that then.
Yeah, do watch it.
Series, is it?
It's a series. I think it's been on for 2 or 3 weeks.
Right.
Friday night, I don't know, about 9 o'clock,
I'm usually out
9:30.
on Friday night.
Lee Mack's a very funny stand-up comedian, and you should.
Oh, right.
But it's just crammed full of gags. But for some reason, it looks. I guess when you've seen things like The Office and stuff like that, it just looks really cheap and nasty.
Oh, did you see the last one of The Office?
Of The Office or Extras?
Extras, sorry. Extras.
Oh, with De Niro. Yeah, I didn't. People, if I say I don't like it, people think it's sour grapes. It didn't make me laugh. I laughed.
I thought it was quite funny, that one.
I like the bit when Robert De Niro's looking at the nudie pen.
I know, and he didn't smile, did he, up until that point?
That was quite funny.
Grin on his face.
And when he caught Barry with the pen, that was quite funny. Don't say any more.
No, I won't.
And it's funny they call him Barry from EastEnders. I like that.
I know.
It was.
I really didn't think Robert De Niro would be in it.
No, I didn't. I was surprised he popped up. I was disappointed he didn't do more. Yeah. There haven't been that many big stars in this series.
No, I know.
De Niro
I haven't seen them all, but I just
Bowie.
did see that one, and I did laugh.
Okay, well...
But we won't say much more about it.
Okay, fine. Good work. You're good at censoring yourself. What else, Carol?
What else? Ballroom dancing.
Oh, here we go. This is the meat of the phone call.
I do not know why you cannot grasp the concept of ballroom dancing.
Excuse me?
Because...
We were getting on so well, and now you're becoming rude. What?
Because your granddad was such a fantastic ballroom dancer.
What, Grandad Bill?
Grandad Bill.
And
he used to sail around the room, or the hall, or whether the party.
How do you know my Grandad Bill?
Because I'm Mum's cousin.
Oh, dear God Almighty! It's Cousin Carol. Sweet Lord! I thought, blimey, that's embarrassing.
Out of Yardley Gobian. I actually invited you here the other week.
Yes, you did, didn't you? Hardly go. I've been talking to you for 10 minutes, and we're blood relatives.
So yes, he was a fantastic ballroom dancer.
Yes, he was also a fantastic drinker, from what I hear as well. So
yeah, but that's part and parcel.
yes, he could.
That's what made him a good ballroom dancer.
Well, maybe. So Grandad Bill could ballroom dance, could he?
Oh yes, and he used to dance with your mum's mum, his wife.
Yes, Nanny Jennings. Yeah.
You call her, and they used to make a lovely couple dancing.
Wow.
And of course, I was only young at the time.
Yeah, well, yes.
But I remember.
You're very old now, though, aren't you?
Yes, I'm getting on a bit now.
Yes.
And I can remember them dancing, and they used to float on air.
Oh, well, there you go, you see. Well, I shall question my mum about that. I hadn't realised that. But see, he was like me, he was very tall and slim, so he would have...
looking.
Hang on, you've not been drinking already, have you?
No, I haven't. I'm in the middle of cooking the dinner at the moment.
Oh, but a few glasses of sherry wouldn't go amiss, would it? Carol, thanks, that was really nice to talk to you.
Okay, then.
Take care, bye-bye. Oh, that's surprising. That was lovely. It was my mum's cousin Carol there calling. I had to sing... my mum reminded me there was a song I had to sing to her, but I can't... If she ever called him. 0870 9090 973.
The last train...
I wish you'd take that veil off. It's doing my head in. The thing is, you're not even Muslim.
But it's my right.
Okay. I've just noticed that every day... we've been doing this show for over a year now. And I can't wait for it to be over, to be honest. Every day, I'm joking, of course. Every day, at about this time, we get sent the 4:30 weather. Am I supposed to be reading that out?
Yeah? Why, have you not been doing it?
I've not been doing it at all, no. We get at about 10 to or 5 to 5, we get the 4:30 weather. So it's already 20 minutes out of date, you know what I'm saying? I have not read it once. Should I read it now?
Yeah, go on.
Shall we? Okay, can you turn my burley down, because I'll get some, let's get some weathery music. What'll be some good weathery music? Hang on a minute. Oh, blimey, they've all got... oh, blimey, they're all really long, aren't they? Oh, this is quite weathery. This is the weather as of 4:30 today. Sunset tonight will be at 5:51 p.m. Overnight it'll be cloudy with bursts of rain, feeling quite breezy. Minimum temperature 11 degrees C. Is that Celsius or centigrade? I don't know. Whatever. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 7:38 a.m. The weather tomorrow, it's going to start cloudy, but bright spells expected later. Should be some fresh winds, so wrap up warm. Maybe take an umbrella, but you might need sunglasses as well, because it's going to be like sunny and stuff. Maximum temperature tomorrow is going to be 16 degrees C. I don't know if that's centigrade or Celsius, and that's the weather. There we go. Ralph!
Hello, Ian. How are you doing, my friend?
That was good. Let's get the weather sponsored by, like, Weather Treks or something. Is there a company called Weather Treks? If not, I'm starting a company called Weather Treks. I'm going to sponsor the weather. I'm fine, Ralph. How are you?
Oh, fine. Leave the weather out, Ian. It's so depressing. We don't want to know about it.
Oh, but no, I love this weather. I'm scared it's dark now, but...
You won't be liking it on your scooter when you get it in this rain.
Oh, it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to do it.
Can I make a suggestion? I've spoke to Agent Chris about Heartbeat, and I'm a fan of Heartbeat. I like it very much.
Okay. Good to know that Bill Maynard... It's good to know that Bill Maynard's not dead, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes, I was a bit upset hearing that.
Yeah, you don't sound that pleased that he's still alive. Had you hired people to murder him?
No, I'm pleased he's alive, yes.
Okay, good one, yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, Ralph, yes, go on.
You don't wish anyone dead, do you?
No, no. Not out loud, anyway.
I like the series, though, and if you look at the old tax on the cars when they make the series, it's 1967.
Oh, right.
And I was a young guy then, I was only 19.
Oh, my tax runs out next week!
Oh, does it?
Oh, blimey! Whoa, yes, road tax, yes. Sorry, go on.
No, but I just like the cars and the period and the motorbikes of the time, you know, and I think and the stories are pretty good. They're good stories.
But nothing ever happens in it, does it?
Well...
It's all so slow. And yes, the music's good, but, you know...
Music's good. I must admit, Nick Berry was good, and the guy that followed him, his name was Mike in the series. He was pretty good.
But I've watched it, and I'm sure they've had a Mark Bolan song in there.
Yes, I'm sure they have.
But he wasn't big in 67.
No, I think they've got that wrong a little bit with the music.
You think they bend time, do they, with the music?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But, no, I think it's pretty good, Ian, I like it. Would you allow me to make a suggestion with the bike test?
Away you go. I've got 30 seconds for the news, but yes, you can make a suggestion.
Check out on a Harley-Davidson website, check out Rider's Edge.
Yeah.
Because they guarantee that if you go there as a novice, in 6 days you can leave riding a 1500cc motorcycle licence. They get you through your test and everything.
The thing is, I haven't got 6 days I can give up.
Can I take it a week's holiday or something, Ian? During your holiday period?
Well, do you know what I'm trying?
Though. It's in the Brecon Beacons, and they take you out on the road on the bikes, and you get to ride all the different Harleys.
What are they called again, Ralph?
It's called Rider's Edge.
Yep.
Check it out on the website, Harley Davidson website. Ian.
Ralph, I should have a look. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Bye-bye, Ian.
Good lad. There we go. Here's the news. Well, if you've just tuned in, it's been an action-packed show. We've boring talk about scooters and mopeds. It had to be... Well, I don't know what the difference between a scooter and a moped is. I don't really want to go back over that. I should look it up on Google or something, but I don't know what the difference betwixt the two is. If someone can tell me in less than 10 seconds what the difference between a scooter and a moped is, I may reconsider. Do you know what the difference is, Chris?
No.
Yeah. Chris can bend back very far, we found out during the news. That's what we were doing, was watching Chris bend back. I dipped him. I dipped Chris. And it was nice. It was very nice dipping you. 0870 90 90 973. We've discussed Zara, the weirdest clothes shop in the world, in as much as their measuring system makes no sense at all. Excellent clothes, but I don't know what's all about. Ballroom dancing and Heartbeat have been the things that... we've talked about. So, am I taking one of these? Let me just check what's. Yeah, well, we can do that one. Yes, Line 5, you're on the air.
Hello. Difference between a scooter and a moped.
In 10 seconds, starting from now.
A moped is a device which has an engine and can also be powered by its own pedals. A scooter does not have pedals, it just has an engine.
Oh, he did it in 10 seconds. Good lad. Well done. So I want to get a scooter then, is what I want, not a moped. Thank you. No more on that. Philip!
Good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon, Philip.
Heartbeat.
Why do you miss when my baby kisses me?
There was a spin-off single episode in which Nick Rowan and his second wife, Jo, went to Alberta in Canada.
Oh, right.
And he became a Mountie.
Oh, yes.
And it was a feature-length episode. I'm actually looking at the video at the moment. It's got it in front of me.
Oh, right, yeah.
And basically what they tried to do, that when he got to Canada, that the characters were virtually the same, except that they all spoke Canadian and lived out in the wilds.
So do you think they were filming this as a pilot?
They were doing a pilot,
yeah,
obviously.
There you go.
But I suppose it must have proved expensive, to film it out there. And
do you remember that programme about with the guy who looked like Jack D, who was a Mountie, a Canadian mounted police, but he went to work in New York or something?
Oh, you're talking about yourself.
That was a brilliant programme.
Yeah, that's right. Paul Gross, I think was his name.
He looked exactly like Jack D.
Yeah, that's right.
And then in one series, his dead dad was
a ghost, wasn't he?
Leslie Nielsen.
Right, well, it was Gordon Pinson.
Oh, who was Leslie Nielsen then?
I don't know. Leslie Nielsen may have been in episodes, but I don't remember, because they still show it, don't they, on...
Do they?
On the UK, whatever,
Leslie Nielsen was definitely in it.
Was he?
Philip, I will bet you £100.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, you could be right. No. Definitely that Gordon Pinson played his father.
I am
but you mentioned about Bill Maynard.
Yes, I did.
Oh, the wonderful Selwyn Froggett. I thought that was a very, very funny.
The premise of Selwyn Froggett, let me see if I've got this right, is Selwyn Froggett was a retarded man, and that was the joke, wasn't it?
No, he was not retarded, no.
That's how I remember
Froggett was a man who was very happy with himself, and what he used to do, he worked for the council, digging holes in the roads, and sort of doing things for the council.
But he was simple, though, wasn't he?
He might have been simple, but he was definitely not retarded.
Okay, yes.
And, as I say, then they had that series where it was his brother, not his mother, he lived with his mother and his brother, and, but the greatest thing that, in my opinion, that Bill Maynard ever did was a feature film. Have you ever seen Filipino Dreamgirls?
I don't know if I should say on the radio.
Well, no, it was a comedy. It was a feature film in which Bill Maynard...
What's it, FilipinoDreamGirls.com, is it?
No. It was a play. It was a film made for television.
Oh.
And he and Charlie Drake went to Manila looking for brides.
Sweet.
Yes. And I've actually got a video of it. I'll watch it. It's very, very funny.
Funny?
Bill Maynard runs a company, advertising for Filipino brides, and he takes this group with him, including Charlie Drake.
Charlie Drake. Is Charlie Drake still alive?
Oh, Charlie, I believe, and I could be wrong, Charlie Drake lives in the same place as Richard O'Sullivan. There's a home, a house hostel, or whatever you want to call it, for retired thespians.
Richard O'Sullivan should have a comeback. I think he's not very well.
He is, I was reading in the place, very sad.
Yes, I'm a big fan of Richard
And
O'Sullivan.
I believe that Charlie Drake lives in the same house.
Oh, well, there you go. You'd go mental living in the same house as Charlie Drake. All right, What was his catchphrase he used to do?
My darling.
Hello, my darling.
Yes.
Shut up, you weird little ginger man.
Oh, no, I like Chuck.
Not you,
Did
Philip.
see his series The Worker?
Yes. He did what?
He did a series, The Worker, with Henry McGee,
Oh.
where each week he'd go into the labour exchange for a job.
Oh, yeah, it's a good idea.
And he'd be given a job by Henry McGee, and you would see him going off.
And muffing it up.
Like he was a plumber.
Yes.
And he'd end up, there'd be a woman in the bath with her toe stuck up the tap.
And he'd have to...
And he'd help her, and he'd end up in the bath with her,
and he'd look at her knockers and go... or something like that.
You've got a bit of imagination.
Yes. Philip, thank you for that. Good stuff as always. Good lad. There we go. 0870 90 90 973. Charlie Drake, jeez. You were lucky, Chris. You don't remember Charlie Drake. You've done well to avoid the Drake. What was the song he did? Did he do My Brother? That was Terry Scott did My Brother, didn't he? What was Charlie Drake's song? Oh, man. Oh, well, I'll sleep tonight, even if I don't remember it. Steve is in Dagenham.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Steve.
Hello, mate. Yeah, I've just phoned up, just wondered, about Heather Jingles the other day. You phoned her up because she was in trouble, or, I don't know, you had to give her a ring, and I've just wondered if she's all right, and if she's still hot.
Why did did we give her, I know Clive's been having trouble with her. Oh, no, I tell you what, we got in trouble. I tell you what we got in trouble for. I'm going to play this, because I don't think Heather's in the building today, so we can get away with this. What was that thing? We got in trouble because we played, this.
The home of entertaining conversation.
Talking on the radio, innit? What did you call me? Yeah, what are you looking at?
L.
C.
B.
L.
C.
B. Get off me. Energy. What am I doing again?
This is LBC 97.3.
We got in trouble for playing that.
Right.
And there was some brouhaha over it, but I think it's sorted now. Heather doesn't really pay, much attention to this show, so the odds of her... She's more concerned with ruining Clive Bull's show, to be honest, so, I don't think it's...
Oh, well, that's sounding, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
As long as she's ruining Bull, we'll all have a good laugh about that, won't we?
Well, exactly. Pain in the backside, Heather is.
I heard that.
Oh, what?
Yes, I am in the building.
Well, I'm gonna... Oh, flipping out.
Why are you playing that again? I told you to destroy it.
I was playing it to highlight to Steve what it was that got us in trouble before.
I won't have this station mocked.
Steve, stop mocking the station, will you?
No, I'm mocking Clive Bull, Ian. Clive Bull I'm mocking.
Okay, well, it sounds like you're bottling out of it, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heather Jingles is fine now. I think she's fit, but,
Oh, are you fit, Heather?
Oh, yeah, very.
You got very nice buttocks.
Oh, yes, and buff.
Yeah, there we go. Steve, thanks for that. Heather, I was just playing it to highlight it. I'm going to get Chris to delete it immediately.
Yes, you will.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good to know you're listening.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I thought that she was out today. Wait. Adverts.
Every year, new vaccines need to be...
Good to be back. Yes, 0870 9090973. Ballroom dancing, Heartbeat, Charlie Drake, Zara, scooters, Home Edic, all of these things and more have been discussed on the show today. More stuff has been discussed on the show, and I can't remember what it is. Hello, Gaynor.
Hello.
Hello there, you're on the radio.
Yeah. Just to
What?
say that if you want to go ballroom dancing, I've got the Rivoli Ballroom at Honor Oak Park.
You say that as though I know where you're talking about.
It's near Brockley.
Oh, I don't... Brockley's South London, is it?
South East.
South-east, okay. And have you ever been?
I have. It's lovely inside.
Is it good fun? Have you been dancing?
It is. No, I don't do ballroom, no.
What do you do?
I just
salsa?
do normal,
Normal dancing?
Saturday Night Fever stuff.
Oh, no, do you? What, a pair of, gold hot pants?
No.
No, she wouldn't fit in it. But they teach
They
it, do
start off the evening with ballroom dancing, and it turns into a disco or a jazz night or a gay night or whatever they've got on.
Right, wow.
But it always starts off with ballroom dancing.
It always starts with ballroom dancing?
Always, yeah.
Wow, okay. And do you go there, to pick men up?
No, I've got boyfriends.
Oh, okay. Did you meet him there?
No, I actually met him in, I've got a mental illness, and I actually met him in hospital.
Oh, right, okay.
He's got a mental illness.
That's an unusual place to pick up someone in a hospital, Gaynor. Blimey, O'Reilly. But surely if you...
You don't know what goes on in those places.
Well, I've got a vague idea. Surely though, the prime people are doctors to pick up in hospitals. Did you lucked out and got this fella, did you?
Yeah.
Never mind. Gaynor, thanks for that.
All right, then, bye.
There we go, lovely. Surely if you're going to pull in a hospital, it's going to be a doctor or a nurse, isn't it? Oh, never mind, Kevin is in the Greys.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Yes, yes.
She was a lively character.
What wasn't she? We've had a lot of lovely, lively people on today, which is always good.
Yeah, just a quick one in. You know that Charlie Drake? He sang, "My boomerang won't come back."
I've waved the thing all over the place. I've practised till I was black in the face. I'm a big disgrace to the Aborigine race. My boomerang won't come back.
That was the one.
I remember that. That was quite a good song, actually.
It was rubbish.
It was better than My Brother by Terry Scott.
Oh, God, yeah, that was an awful one.
Oh, man, they don't make proper comedy records anymore. I tell you, one comedy album that is genius and do you know what, I might dig it out and have a listen to, actually, 'cause I haven't heard it for a while.
Yeah.
The Marty Feldman album.
Oh, he's quite ugly, wasn't he?
He had some condition that made his eyes go out in opposite directions. But the album, I can't remember any of the songs on there. I've got it on cassette somewhere. I'm going to have to dig it out and have a listen. The album is just hilarious. Like, really cleverly written, funny songs that stand the test of time, which is...
Did you think Selwyn Froggatt was funny?
Did I think what?
Selwyn Froggatt was funny.
I thought it was funny when I was a kid, and then I watched it maybe sort of 10 years ago, and I thought, actually, this is a bit embarrassing.
When his mum used to say, don't open that cupboard, Selwyn, didn't she?
I don't remember that bit. The only thing I remember is an episode which I watched loads of times as a kid. It's an episode where he's doing a disco in a tent, and it's him. He's wearing. It's quite funny actually. He's doing a disco in a tent, and he's got some traffic lights that he stole, and it's him wearing a road cone on his head, like a proper road cone, and he's dancing to this music. And he's like going, "Okay, everybody, here's another one. Let's all get ready for this and let's start dancing." And then the camera turns around, and there's like two 11-year-old kids just stood there looking at him, and then one starts crying and runs off. That's all I can remember, and that was quite funny. But the rest of it, I mean, the joke was he was simple, you know, and
He was. It was. Yeah. But I have to say, I quite enjoyed it at the time.
Yes, at the time, you know, do you remember the gaffer?
Oh yeah.
He's the gaffer when he's walking down the street. He's the gaffer, and I can't remember. He was the boss of something, and he had lots of parking tickets in the back of his car. That's all I can.
Do you know what I used to like on a bit of serious note? Callum. Do you remember Callum?
Callum.
Yeah, and he started off with the old swinging light bulb, and then his sidekick was a bloke called Lonely.
Yeah, I'm only 33. I'm not an old man, Kevin.
I'm getting on a bit, you see.
Yeah, I thought so. No, I don't remember Callum.
Oh, get one of your callers to call in. That was a great programme.
Okay, one of my callers, if you could call in, then let me know. Let's be careful where we're straying. We'll start talking about space hoppers and spangles soon, so let's be careful. But I tell you what, another thing that happened at this wedding, and I didn't think people still did this. If you've done this recently, can you let me know? Or if you know someone that does it and think it's funny. We're all leaving, and there's been a little bit of a set to, because I had a row with the waiter, I had a row with this woman who was saying she's my aunt. I'll talk about that another day, because that's an interesting dilemma in itself. I was went to shake the hand of my female cousin's boyfriend, I think it was. I don't know. And I went to shake his hand. He put his hand out to shake my hand. I thought, that's very mature, young man. So I went to shake his hand, and he did this. He put his thumb up to his nose, and he waggled his fingers at me. And I was thinking, what? Sorry, what? Are you doing this? And there was not a hint of irony or anything about it. He held out his hand, I went to shake it, he put his thumb to his nose and waggled his fingers about. Do people still do that? And I just went... But I held my hand there. I held my hand there, waiting for him to return his hand to mine. I was not going to retract my hand. My hand had gone out for the shake. I was going to stay there and take it. And in the end, I did shake his hand. I just thought, what? Do people still do that? If you've done that recently, or if you know someone who's done that, and he thought it was hilarious, he was wetting himself laughing at this. He'd got one up on me, because I was the comedian who used to be on telly, and he got one up on me. You know, it's like, jeez. I've driven 5.5 hours for this. I haven't had no dinner, don't forget. I've had a row with the waiter, I've had a row with a woman who thinks she's my aunt. I've got to drive back for another 2 hours, at least. It's not a good day. It's not a good day. 0870 90 90 973. By the way, Primani, can you believe that someone did that?
I'll tell you something. Do you know what? I'll get through to you, and Chris answers the phone.
Yeah.
He says, I'll ring you back.
Yeah.
I've been waiting an hour and a half.
Do you know why?
Why?
We're saving the best till last.
And we're saving... Anyway.
Yeah.
I've got a question for last night's quiz.
Yes.
Right, the record you played.
Oh, for anyone who missed Triple M last night, it was brilliant, and we had a competition. The prize was £100 of my money, if you could tell me the first person to sing after this. Yeah?
Was it Timmy Mallet?
No, it wasn't Timmy Mallet.
Wasn't Timmy Mallet?
It was Rick Rock.
Who's he?
Did you not hear?
No, I did. Yeah, my wife jumped on top of me. I couldn't really,
Oh, God almighty.
I had to turn the radio. Well, I didn't turn it off. I turned it down.
Yeah.
Look, I don't really want to be hearing you when we're screaming and making noises.
Well, no. Have you ever done that? I had a radio under your pillow, so you can hear it while you're still, doing the do.
No, I've got one of those earpieces you plug in your phone.
Good lad. Well done.
I was thinking of you. Well, I don't know. Forget that. Anyway.
Yes.
Ballroom dancing.
Yes.
I've got a friend, my neighbour opposite, and we go to the social club up the road.
Yeah.
And there's house music. You know house music? You've ever heard of house music?
I do know house music. I believe it sounds. Doesn't it sound a little bit like this?
No, like this. Anyway, I asked you about trying to get a boy band together.
Oh right, yeah.
Did you watch Hampton Deck the other night?
No, I didn't. On Saturday night, no, because I was in the middle of nowhere driving a broken vehicle.
Did you have a good weekend?
No, I had a good Sunday. I had a terrible Saturday.
Oh right. Anyway, but what it is, when I go up here, we like house music. My neighbour, his name's Brian and Margaret. They actually dance ballroom dancing in the middle of the dance floor.
Right.
While there's young ravers, dancing and
off their mat.
Yeah, off their nuts.
Yes.
And he's actually ballroom dancing, but he's actually made a DVD.
Oh right.
Right, and if you're interested, I can actually further.
Well, send me a free one.
Yes, a free one.
Yeah.
And it's actually tells you all the best places in London to go.
Oh well, if it tells you the best places, because someone suggested on an email, you should learn from a DVD, but I don't. I want the social experience of going to a lesson and being part of a class, and
This is naked dancing.
Excuse me.
Naked dancing.
Is his wife in this DVD?
Yes. There's a couple of ladies in it actually.
Then can you send a copy and I will review it?
Yes.
Excellent.
I will. But anyway, thank you very much for listening, and it wasn't Timmy Mallet, obviously.
No, it wasn't. That man scares me. Mummy, I'm scared. He's the man my mum warned me about. And now he's calling me up. Yes, so, iain at lbc.co.uk is the email address if you wish to contribute that way, or you can call 0870 9090 973.
If you've just missed that bit of Iain Lee, you can...
Are we coming back early from these? Can we come back at 15, is that all right? I find it difficult talking for 45 seconds, whereas 30 I can fill easily. Oh, if you're being lazy, that's fine, Helen. No, don't. It's genuinely fine. Gary?
Hello, Iain.
Now, listen, I have to go to the news. I have to. It's a contractual obligation. However much I've tried to stop them, didn't stop doing the 2:15. That's another story.
It's mandatory, I understand.
It's mandatory. Could you, in 10 seconds, tease me what you're going to talk to me about?
I know where the handshake thing comes from, and I have a suggestion for ballroom dancing.
Excellent stuff. Okay, I didn't understand the first part of that, but the second part sounds...
I have the answer about the ballroom, the handshaking bit.
Oh, and upwards. Gary's in the lead. Yes. Oh, yes. Now, Gary, the handshake, thumb to nose thing.
Yeah, I believe, and I'm not a big watcher of it, but on the programme, the Saturday morning football programme, I can't remember the name of it now.
Grandstand.
On Sky. No.
It's football, Soccer AM.
That's it. He does it. Tim Lovejoy does it to the football fans. He goes to shake their hand and then kind of brushes.
Oh well,
his
then
hair.
Tim Lovejoy's an idiot who needs a slap.
Yep. And I remember an old YouTube thing about somebody doing it to one of the Australian cricket players at the Ashes.
Well, it's been around for years.
It's been around, but those are where I remember seeing it recently.
So you're saying it's becoming part of the culture again, is it?
It's part of the lad culture.
Oh, but it's about as funny as having your foot chopped off.
Oh, almost as fun, yeah.
It's ridiculous. I just thought this guy I'm 33, you know.
How old was he?
Do you know, he would have been in his early 20s, early to mid-20s. And you think, come on, man, for God's
sake. A few
sakes.
maturity issues there, clearly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what else, Gary?
The idea also, I'm sorry to hear about your problems with your vehicle at the weekend as well.
Oh, man, it's just, it did this thing where you turn it right. If you turn it right quite tightly, although it's worse now, it just starts bouncing. And when I was trying to park it yesterday, and you reverse to park and you turn the steering wheel and the front of the car raises up by about 2 or 3 inches. So it's knackered, you know.
Sounds like a death trap.
Well, yes, it is. I mean, it's at the garage now, and they're looking at it, so fingers crossed, but I don't know.
No, the other thing that I had for you was the ballroom dancing.
Yes.
Is this just a ploy in which you can get on to, like, Strictly Come Dancing, or maybe you could just use that as a way to get free dance lessons and get paid for it at the same time?
Do you know, I was asked about doing that ages ago, and I sort of said, I kind of expressed an interest in it, because it...
Really?
Yeah.
But you get to dance with a hot woman.
Yeah, that's true.
And learn to dance, and, you know, all the other things that go with it, paid and all that.
It's all right, that programme, you know, it's quite good, that programme, really. It's
not bad.
It's, you know, it's the worst ways of spending. Hey, have you been watching Robin Hood? Because no one else has.
No, I haven't. I watched, like, 10 minutes of the first one and thought, this looks quite pants.
Well, really, is it cack? Because it's lost, like, 2.5 million viewers in 2 or 3 weeks.
I can see why. It lost me in 10 minutes,
Well,
so...
there you go, you say.
To be honest, I am looking forward to this other one called The State Within.
Ooh, what's
I've seen
that?
that. Well, it's kind of like a spy thriller one about American and British relations.
Oh, come on, now that you've got me interested now. Spies are always good.
Yeah, so there was the woman who played Cagney in Cagney and Lacey, Sharon Gleeson.
Now, here we go. Is she the dark or the blonde one?
The blonde one.
Now, isn't it funny? Chris was asking me earlier on, after he said he wouldn't mind sleeping with Bergerac. He said to me, which female detective would I like to sleep with? And I said the dark one from Cagney and Lacey.
I've always got to go for Makepeace out of Dempsey and Makepeace.
Oh, because she's got a slightly wonky eye.
Yeah.
She's
that's
married.
always attractive.
She's married to Dempsey.
No.
Yeah, seriously, man, they're an item.
Fantastic.
She's gorgeous.
She was just that was one of my earliest crushes.
Hang on a second. Let's. I'm going to go on the internet. I'm going to Google
I
image
can't
her.
remember her name.
Well, just put Makepeace, isn't it? That'll do.
Yeah.
What was her name? It was
It was Slim. She wasn't in anything else ever.
Right, that's her. Right, that's her then, and she looks stunning there.
Yeah, blonde, sort of blonde. She looks a bit like Blondie.
Glynis Barber.
Oh, that's the one.
Okay, so that's her then. Let's look up Glynis Barber now. Hang on, Glynis Barber. This is going to be disappointing, I know it. Oh, what? Oh, if that's her. Oh, there's her bum.
Nice.
There is there's a picture of her backside, which is fantastic. She's in a Michael Winner film. If that's her now.
Well, he hasn't been making films for ages, though.
No, here we go. Oh, she was going to be in The Graduate 3 years ago. She looks...
on stage.
She still looks hot, Gary.
Yeah?
Yeah, she looks lovely.
But you got to take your hat off to Dempsey for that.
Well, indeed you do. Gary, thank you for that. Wow, she looks lovely. Dean.
Hello.
Dean the AA man.
I'm here.
Yes, what's wrong with my car?
Well, I'm ringing up info to the song. It's Paul McCartney that sang last, wasn't it?
Oh, we playing this again? We did this yesterday. Okay, the question is, who is the first person to sing after this piece of music?
Paul McCartney.
You're wrong.
Am I wrong? John Lennon?
No.
No? All right, then. I've got no idea.
Do you want to have a listen to the answer?
Yes.
We filled an hour and a half of radio last night with this. It's like they're doing on BBC Radio. Here we go.
Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door.
It's a trick!
Picture this, we were both butt naked, hanging on the bathroom floor.
Well, that's Rick Rock. Shaggy comes up in a second.
I've got something to say, darling.
Hang on, here we go. This bit's funny. Shaggy's funny, listen, he's funny.
Oh, you forget the woman access to your villa. Trespass on a witness, all the clean on your pillar.
So that's good, and then the Beatles do pop up later, hang on.
But she caught me on the counter.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. He's genius, huh?
Very good.
Yeah.
My friend Ian.
Yes? Oh.
Yeah, yes, it's Alex.
What?
Alex, what? Yes, Alex.
Right, I don't have a clue what you're saying. Yes, okay, I got not. What on earth was that about? It's 5:39. What happened at the end there?
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update.
Yes.
Brought to you every day.
From the Facts Cave, it's the stuff you don't know, correspondent. This is the stuff you don't know.
there isn't a river in Saudi Arabia.
What?
Owls are the only birds that can see the colour blue.
What?
There are more than 293 ways to make change for $1, and a freak two-headed snake will fight over food despite sharing the same stomach. To answer your earlier question, I did the handshake thing to my head teacher in front of 100 people. Needless to say, he was very angry, and steam really came out of his ears.
Wow. Good update, well done.
This is Matt in the Heathrow, the kart fishing and UFC correspondent. All MMA fans are looking forward to UFC 65 taking place in Sacramento on the 18th of November. The matches include the much-anticipated rematch with Matt Hughes and Canadian George St. Pierre, who will be looking for serious payback after Hughes won their first encounter. Also, heavyweight champion 6'8" Tim Silver will be taking on Jeff Monson, which is a fight I'm really looking forward to. Yeah. More news as it comes. Pass it on.
Good lad. Pass it on, yes.
This is Kev from the Windsor, the WWE Uber correspondent, and here is my update. Monday Night Raw celebrates another milestone this evening when it presents its 700th episode on the USA Network. Scheduled on the show will be a rematch from last week with Triple H and Randy Orton, and for the second week in a row also, Britney Spears' husband Kevin Federline is scheduled to make another appearance. And I agree with you, Ian. I'm not a fan of the Lovejoy either.
No. Eddie's in Romford.
Hello.
Hello, Eddie.
Tim Lovejoy.
Yes.
He's a legend.
Do you reckon?
He's fantastic. He's funny. The old comedy handshake, schoolboy error thing. He's brilliant.
Whoa! Hang on a second. You offering your hand to shake someone's hand, then pulling the thumb to the nose and wagging the fingers is brilliant.
It's fantastic.
I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to cut you off. It's brilliant. I know we haven't got any. I'll talk for 2 minutes. I don't care. It's brilliant. I can't talk to Muppets like that. That's not brilliant. It's not funny. Yes, it's funny if you're 6. That's who it's funny to 6-year-olds. Yes, line 2, you're on the air. Here's a waltz. There we go. We were looking for this earlier. We couldn't find it. And do you know what this song's about, Chris?
Golden Brown?
Heroin. Yes, Golden Brown. Text you like sun. With my mind, lay me down, she runs. Jacking up.
Golden Brown, text you like sun.
There we go. Thank you very much. Good song, though, but it's about that. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Yes.
It's £1 flyback glider, man. I sent you an email last night.
Oh, right.
You know you said that Chris has trouble pronouncing some words?
Yes, it's correct.
He couldn't even say my name.
Oh, he was being a bit funny, wasn't he? Yes.
It's Ekram.
It's what?
Ekram, E-K-R-E-M.
What's Ekram? That's an easy name to pronounce.
Why couldn't you pronounce it?
I think he's a bit racist. So, I do apologise, but I think that might be the case.
Well, I've sent you 2 plays. I want the pink one back.
OK, good lad, thank you. Let's try this one. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. How you doing?
Yeah.
In the Merton Park, yeah?
Big up yourself.
Yeah, mate. Brush off. That's really rude. What do you think?
Sorry, what?
The brush off. The handshake.
Oh, rude.
Rude.
Not funny.
I've got a friend. We've got this thing going where, you know when you get a few big L's in and you can't shake someone's hand, so you offer the elbows.
You offer the elbows?
Well, you can't shake hands because you've got 3 pints in both hands.
Yeah.
So you raise an elbow, and your mate raises an elbow.
Oh, yeah, I can dig that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, well, we've had this thing where me and my mate all summer, elbows, handshake, and then just touch the knuckles.
Right.
And then my mate added the brush off, and I won't talk to him anymore.
Well, Julian, it sounds like a sensible thing. Do people still do knuckles? Do people still do that? I'm such an old man. I'll have a little breather.
Meet Careful Kev.
A penny saved is a penny earned.
Okay, we haven't got much time before Triple M at 6 o'clock, where your calls will go straight to air, so let's try and rattle through these. Mike is in Bromley. Hello, Mike.
Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You all right? Enjoying the weather?
I am enjoying. I much prefer it like this.
Why's that? How?
Well, because I don't like it hot. I really hate it hot. I like it being... Don't you think it's brilliant? And Helen behind the glass was saying this earlier on. Just walking along and it's pouring with rain. Don't you find that a really refreshing feeling?
Well, sometimes. Not all the time. If I've had about 8 pints of Guinness, then it's all right. You've got the old beer jacket, haven't you? It's all right.
Oh, no. I love it. I was out on Sunday and it was just chucking it down and it felt fantastic.
Well, it would do if you had your clothes off, which you probably did.
Excuse me? Anyway, Mike, what can I do for you, you pervert?
No, honestly, the reason I was calling you
is
that I was actually listening to BBC London.
Oh, right, yes,
Which So I never listened to, but it just wound me up too much. So I listened to you, and then, whatever, I'm now calling you. You said the Golden Brown was a waltz, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's not a waltz.
Well, it's in 3/4 time.
It's not. It's 3/4, 3/4, then it goes into 7/4. A waltz is a repeat 3/4 or 6/8.
Hang on. So when is it going to 7/4 then? When
you got 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then you got 2 bars of 3/4, and then it goes into 7/4.
So the only the intro is the waltz, and the rest of it isn't.
No, you got da 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 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then it goes back into it again. You should know this. You're a musician, aren't you?
Yeah. Don't be patronising. I'm trying to work it out in my head, Mike. But does it do that the whole way through the song?
No, it does that. The whole song is 3/4 3/4 7/4.
I can't be bothered talking to you. He's a bit of a dick, wasn't he? Do you know, like, it was weird, that man. Don't let him phone again either. Michael.
Hello, Ian. How's it going, mate?
Hello, Michael. Yes, it's all right. That man's for some reason has made me feel uncomfortable. I don't know why. Not because he's proved me wrong, which is fine, and it's always good to learn something else. Just something about his attitude. It made me feel a bit funny. Anyway, Michael, what can I do for you?
I'm concerned, mate. I just want to make sure that you get your proper sleep on Saturday night, because remember that the clocks go. That discussion about the clocks going.
The clocks go on Saturday night. The clocks, or Saturday night, Sunday morning, however you do it. Hang on, let's ask Yasser. Yasser, what do the clocks do?
They actually go forward in the winter and back in the summer.
They go forward, spring back, fall forwards.
No, they're going back.
They go forward, Michael. We've had this last year. I'm not going over old ground. They go forwards. Next, you'll be saying that a ton of feathers is the same as a ton of bricks. There we go. Bob. Oh, it's all backfired here, isn't it? No, Bob's gone. Let's try this one. Line 4, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Ian.
Yes, you're on the air. Turn your radio off and talk to me. Come on.
Just a minute. I've just been dying to tell you for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Bit busy.
I think that you are one of the most arrogant
Oh, there we go.
people I've ever heard on the radio.
Thank you very much.
I just wanted to know, do you always have to be right?
No, that chap just proved me wrong, so that's fine.
No, but you don't like it when you're wrong.
No, I didn't like his attitude. I like, hey, listen, I like learning stuff more than you ever would do, because I think it's great to learn stuff, and it's fantastic. I didn't like his attitude.
It's a puzzle to me why you can't accept a bit more graciously when people are right and you're wrong.
But obviously you've not listened enough, because I do accept...
There you go.
No, there you go, interrupting. I tell you what, let me finish a sentence, and then you can come back. That's how conversations work, okay? Someone says something, let me finish a sentence, because that's how conversations work. Because someone says something, and the other person listens to that and then responds to that. That's how they work. So... no, you've obviously not listened enough, because I have been proved wrong quite a few times, and when they've done it in a respectable way, then I've accepted it and listened to it. But when they're rude and arrogant, like that chap was, I accepted that I was wrong, although I've still not quite worked it out in my head. I need to listen to the song again to take his point fully on board, because it was quite a complicated thing he was doing, talking in time signatures, which I don't quite understand.
Are you a musician?
Not really, no.
Oh, I see. I thought he said you were.
He did say I was, so he was wrong on that. So, you know, you give with one hand, you take with the other. Now, what do you want to say?
No, it just puzzles me that you... what do I want to say? I just get very exasperated with you when you don't give people a chance, because you always have to be right. I don't know whether you're aware of it, and it really is of some concern that, you know, you just feel the need to be right all the time. And you actually, when you say things like, that's how conversations work, and some people, you listen and blah, 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 that's being patronising, and you're always telling other people not to be patronising. And I just wondered if you were aware that you were actually quite patronising.
I'm patronising to people who deserve it and who are rude enough that they don't listen when I'm speaking and don't let me finish a sentence and think they've heard something that they haven't actually heard, and therefore keep interrupting. So yes, I'm aware I was patronising you.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. Well, that's a start.
And see, and you're patronising me.
No, I'm not.
And you're not aware of it, are you? That's what's annoying about people. What's your name?
Why do you want to know my name?
So we can have a decent conversation. Why do you not want to tell me your name?
Because I don't think you need to know my name.
So, hang on a second. So, you've lost this one straight away. You're patronising me and you don't realise it, and you haven't got the... You're more than happy to come on here and criticise me, but you haven't got the guts to tell me your name, or even the brains to make up a pseudonym.
I haven't got the brains. So that's not very nice, is
To make up a pseudonym, yes. You haven't got the brains to do that, or the
All right,
guts to
my
tell me
name-
your name.
My name is Jill.
Well done, Jill. Excellent. Thank you for making that up.
And
And
that-
it only took you 30 seconds. Fantastic. Yes, I was patronising you, and I'll admit it, but you were patronising me.
Yeah, because
And you
I
haven't
think
got the...
I think
You're interrupting again, and you haven't got the grace, or the decency, or the cojones to admit that you were doing it. So, in many ways, you're ruder than me by quite some considerable way. And guess what? I'm getting paid for this. You're not. You can go and listen to BBC London, or whatever it is they have in Weybridge in Surrey. Okay, Jill, thanks a lot for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. God, blimey, how's teeth? Tom, hello, Tom.
Ian.
Yes.
A very, very sad thing has just happened.
Oh my God, what's that?
In the real world, that's to say the actual objective world outside our heads,
Yes.
a woman has just phoned you up
Yes.
for real
Yes.
and taken the time out of her non-life
Yes.
to seriously be upset that she claims you to be patronising. This has occurred
Yes.
in the world.
In the actual physical world.
It's very sad.
Tom, can you stay there? We'll get more of it after this.
Wouldn't it be good if...
Bloke got Golden Brown wrong. It's in 6/8 and 7/8 and is a waltz. Anyway, Tom, yes, that actually happened in the real world.
That's right, in the real world. And then she shows that she clearly should be taking, I think, 2 pink ones in the morning, a yellow one at lunch, and 2 green ones in the evening, because when you say, what's your name, then she starts getting very, very... I think she's going to be visiting... You remember that nice woman, jolly woman who phoned up, said she met that fellow in the hospital, and they're both nuts?
Yeah, well, no, they did... No, Tom.
Well, they both were met... They had an illness.
They're not... Yes, they were not nuts.
Yeah,
Yes,
well, that's
No.
no. Okay, right, an illness.
Yes, no, they were very lovely people.
And I think she'll be going...
Yes.
to get a recommendation.
Don't finish
and
that
she might
sentence.
find a nice man there.
Yes, good. Isn't it weird that she wouldn't... You're good, aren't you? I like you, Tom. Isn't it strange that she wouldn't tell me her real name? She was happy to phone up and criticise and be wrong.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't admit to patronising me, which she did.
Absolutely.
And she wouldn't tell me her name.
By calling you patronising.
Well, no, but she said... I can't remember what it was now, but she said something that was just very patronising, and she wouldn't admit it. I'll admit when I'm being patronising, because...
And then she wouldn't give her name, as if that protected her from anything.
Yes, exactly. Silly
Yeah,
sausage.
yeah.
Well, silly sausage. But,
Yeah,
you know,
silly sausage.
she's still listening, and that's...
Still listening, she's alive, she's a human being.
Yes.
And we must be nice to her.
Yeah, we must. Tom, thank you. Good to speak to you. Call again.
I will, bye.
Yeah, there we go. I like Tom. He's a nice fellow. We've got... Quickly. Yes, dude.
Hey, how's it going?
I've got 15 seconds, dude.
No problem. That dude just he made me angry, man, because you're the best magician out there, man.
Yes.
And even if you don't know how to waltz, it's cool with me, man.
There you go. Thank you very much. If you missed the show, it sounded like this. Yasser, do the clocks go backwards or forwards this coming weekend?
They actually go forwards in the winter and back in the summer.
Excellent, thank you.
Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra?
It's fantastic, isn't it? There are freaks and geeks and dribbling sneaks posting on an internet site that you are actually Yasser.
I see.
What was his catchphrase he used to do?
Hello, my darling.
Hello, my darling.
Yes.
Shut up, you weird little ginger man. Bill Maynard. Look at Chris's face. Doesn't got a clue what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my history here, and you don't know. Well, say his face. Look at his eyes. I can't see because he won't take the veil off. But you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, have you?
Not a clue.
Take it off.
It's my right.
Energy.
And then you can get yourself on a 500cc.
Yes, no.
What was that for?
Because you love it. I slapped Chris.
Facing each other.
I slapped Chris's bum.
L
C
B
L
C
B. Get off me. Energy. What am I doing again?
This is LBC 97.3.
Why are you playing that again? I told you to destroy it. I won't have this station mocked.
It's not mocking the station, we're bigging it up, for goodness sakes. Hey, that was a good 3 hours. For Monday, that was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. Nice to do some light-hearted stuff. Nice to have an argument with people. That's always good radio, I think. Some people say, Ian, don't do the arguments, because it makes us uncomfortable. No, it's good that it's uncomfortable, isn't it, sometimes? Isn't it good to be at home listening and be uncomfortable? OK, Triple M, calls go straight to air. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Oh, come on, and sing with me. Hey, little hand, one, will you lay me an egg for my tea?
That's how it works. 0870 90 90 973. You can come straight to air and talk about pretty much anything after the latest LBC 97.3 news. So, guys, 0870 90 90 973. Calls go straight to air. 7-second delay, don't swear, I'll be libelous. You'll get dumped and you'll get stopped from calling the station again. With that in mind, line 10, you're on the air.
Hey, little hen, when will you lay an egg for me?
Excellent. The Hey Little Hen song sang to the tune of Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. Always good news. Yes, line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Hello. I've got a website for you, mate.
You got what?
Website for you.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yep. www.
Right, well, what's it supposed to be?
Some information vital for you.
Information vital for me? What does that mean?
Information about the clocks going back. Confirmation, in fact.
Oh, the clocks go forward. The clocks go forward this weekend. Thank you. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Confirmation, in fact.
Yes, line 3.
Oh, no, the clocks go forward this weekend.
Yeah, okay, that was worth waiting for, wasn't it? Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, this is Pitcher Phil with baseball news. In World Series action, in temperatures near zero and a forecast of snow, it was Detroit over St. Louis 3-1, making the series 1 game all. There's no game tonight, but tomorrow we head for Missouri. And if you saw the game on TV last night, you'll know why I'm in love with that Detroit lady police officer. Wow! More news soon. Pass it on.
Pitcher Phil has fallen in love with a Detroit police officer, lady... Wow. Yes, line 9.
Yes, hi, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah, very good. Ian, Ian, I owe you a lot of money. This is Les here, the boiler engineer, do you remember?
The boiler engineer?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, hang on. I'm very well. Hang on a minute. You're the fella that said that if you came on and talked about boilers saving energy or something, you'd get 100 orders or something.
I've got about 600 orders.
Right.
Through you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, and you were going to give me a percentage of it?
£100 per boiler.
Oh, yeah, come on. So that's £600...
£1,000.
£6,000?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, that's the new car paid for. Yes, you can send that in to me. That'd be lovely.
That'd be lovely. Who do I want to check out to?
To Ian Lee.
At what charity?
Yeah, excuse me? Excuse me? No charity, sunshine. You make it out to me, and I spend it on a new car.
On the charity? For the charity car.
Don't give me charity schmarity. Charities get stack loads of money. Charity was not part of the deal, my friend.
LBC have been promoting boilers now and energy saving.
Energy Week, of course, and we're all behind that. Excellent.
Absolutely, and you've done, because everyone recognises my voice, and all my customers said, yes, we want a new boiler, thank you very much.
Right, okay.
Wonderful, thank you so much, Ian.
It's a pleasure.
I really love your show, thank you.
I love saving energy. Doesn't everybody?
Energy.
Yes. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
I'm driving up the M11 towards Bishop Stortford.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and guess who I see on the hard shoulder changing the wheel?
Go on, tell us.
Trini and Susanna.
Oh.
What do you reckon I should do?
I know exactly what you should do.
What shall I do?
Should, next junction, get off, go back, go up to them, pull up behind them.
Yes.
Ask if they want to lift anywhere.
Yeah.
Then when they say yes,
yeah,
let the fat bird get in and drive off.
I'm on my way.
Good lad. Leave the skinny one there. Because I don't like her. Line 5, you're on the wireless. Yes, line 5.
Yes. Ian?
Yes?
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah.
Good. I've got a mystery for you.
A mistress?
No, a mystery.
Oh, I'd prefer a mistress, but never mind.
Okay, right. Head of Jingles.
Yes.
Is Chris Lowry in drag?
Oh, that's interesting, yes.
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 Have you noticed you've never seen them both together? I heard them both together.
Very, very true indeed, yes.
Right. Something to think about.
It is something to think about, yes. Thought about it, bit bored of it now. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian, it's Eddie again.
Eddie?
Let's go back to the Tim Lovejoy comedy handshake.
Oh, for God's sake.
No, I think you're right. Maybe it's not as funny as what I first said it was. But I'll tell you something, what is really funny.
Yeah.
You know when someone walks past you and you say, oh, excuse me, you've got something on your shoe, and they sort of look behind and turn the heel up, and you go, oh, hello, sailor. That's really funny.
That is proper comedy.
Yeah.
Well done. That's proper funny. He's learned, and that's good. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Ian, I wonder if you can help me with something.
Of course I can.
Do you reckon that Billy Piper from Doctor Who is related to Bingo from the Banana Split?
I think that she possibly is. I think she possibly is. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, keep on talking. Why don't you give it a go?
Thank you. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Is that Hassa? I found Pakistan in the summer and the winter. Oh, yeah. Is that Hassa? I'm not a food dude. Huh? I'm not a food dude. Listen, I want to talk to give you advice. I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden. I want to give you an advice. I don't want to blow my trumpet because I haven't got one. Well, you stop because your age, you should concentrate on your education.
I feel sad.
Not just putting a radio all the time. It's quite worrying to me. Don't be rude to me.
This is good. It sounds like they're having a proper conversation.
What are you doing anyway? What's your future? What are you studying or something?
This was Lynn talking to a tape of Yasser that I was firing off.
Stronger than females. Sorry? Males are proven to be stronger
It sounds
than females.
really good, doesn't it? I didn't listen to this back.
That's not what are you doing? What are you studying to? Because at your age, you should look forward to future. And study something, to have a qualification. Darling. Huh? Darling. Oh dear, that's sad, isn't it? Listen to me. It's very sad. You better stop phoning to the radio all the time. You have your future is in your hand. If you go on wasting all your time phoning radio, it's not good. Talk to you, correspondent. And Friday's update will be the best that you've ever heard. So, I can't even hear. Is it a tape twin or is it him talking? My name's Yasser from
There we go. That sounded quite good. I had an email from that silly woman, Jill. This is brilliant. The patronising woman. Ian, you are very much more practiced at this than I am. What, talking? Talking to people? Clearly you should do it every day. But I simply wonder if you're aware of how arrogant you come across on the radio. Yes, I am. You didn't need to know my name. It's only polite, Jill. It's only polite, Jilly Hogster, to know people's names, when you're talking to them and you're being insulted by them. It was really very insulting that after only a few seconds of talking to me, you suggested I had no balls because I choose not to give you my name. It's after about a minute, and it probably was insulting, but it was true. It is impossible for you to have reached any opinion about the type of person I am after 30 seconds on the radio. No, it's not impossible. Most judgments are made about people within the first 15 seconds of meeting them. So, first 3 seconds is it, I'm being told. And I found out you were rude and, not a very nice person. You are an arrogant, self-opinionated piece of work. Well done for getting paid for it, thank you. Because the novelty will soon wear off and LBC might realise what arrogant young man you are. Well, that's closer to the truth than perhaps we'd like to admit. It was fun while it lasted, but I'm entitled to my opinion. Correct, yes. Just for the record, I am not on any medication of any kind. That's fair enough. Here comes the dig, whereas perhaps you should be. Jill from Way. She couldn't leave it. She had to get the little dig in at the end. This is the problem with you, Jill. I notice you've done it via email because you're still listening, but you haven't got the guts to call in because you're a coward. You can't just put forward your case and offer it up and say, that's my point of view, that's my argument. You have to have a little dig at the end, whereas I wasn't having any digs at you. But if you want to call up, I will do.
Are you disappointed with your endowment?
I'm on you on the wireless.
The wavelength's 1,152 kilohertz.
Is that
261 metres?
Is that Clive?
Medium wave and 97.3.
It's about 9. Oh, it's young Clive muffing it up. I feel really sad. Thank you.
It's 2 o'clock. This is Clive Bull.
Oh, and he's posh. Where did it all go wrong? Clive, that's all you're going to hear of Clive today. He's not in today. It's Nick Abbott is filling in for him again, which is no, bad that Clive is poorly. Obviously, wish him the best. But Nick is an excellent replacement. So may I suggest you listen to Nick from 8 till 12. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Oh, I've just been stuck in traffic on the M25 for 2.5 hours.
Oh, well, tough.
It's all your fault, Dingle.
Yes, he thinks a lot of Marlon Dingle. Well, I do look like Marlon Dingle. There's no denying it. Yes, line 1, you're on the wireless.
Charlie Drake.
I wake up every morning when the clock strikes 8. I'm always punctual, never late. With a nice cup of tea, a little round of toast, the sporting life and a winning post. I get so nice and tidy, then I toddle off to work. I do the the best I can. Still I'm only doing what a bloke should do, 'cause I'm only a working man.
Comedians don't sing their theme tunes anymore on sitcoms, which is wrong. That's where sitcoms are going wrong. That's where Jamie Theakston's sitcom went wrong, is he didn't sing the theme. Oh, maybe he did. No, he did sing the theme tune, didn't he?
Charlotte Church did.
What?
Charlotte Church did on her series.
It's not a sitcom, though, Chris. Talking about sitcoms. Have you seen her programme? It's awful. Do you remember the series that Theakston did with Les Dennis's ex-wife? I don't remember. It was last year. A boring conversation there. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Oh, yes.
Yes, bro.
Yes, bro. Hey, Rab.
No, I want to remain in. I want to remain. I don't want you to know my name.
I didn't say your name. I don't know who you are.
Yeah, it's good. Ian.
Yes.
I like Heartbeat.
Do you, mystery caller?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I like green grass. Do you want to go dancing? 'Cause I'm going.
I'm all right, cheers.
You want to come with me?
Where'd you go?
I'll probably go to Sutton.
Yeah, all right, let's go to Sutton to go dancing. Will Greengrass be there?
You could have some before.
I don't get that. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello, mate. I was in TK Maxx on Saturday.
Oh, yes.
To find something, okay, and she had to get a price. So she got on the old microphone. She went to him, Verinda, can you go to the checkout, please?
No, really?
No, seriously, all right. And Verinda, take the old tannoy system.
Oh, we're losing you. Verinda doesn't call anymore. Now Yasser is back. Although, maybe Yasser isn't back, because Yasser wasn't on today. So, yes, line 6, you're on the wireless.
It's about the clock changing.
Oh, yes, yeah, the clocks, of course...
They go back.
Oh, there we go, that's interesting.
They go back in October, they go forward in spring.
Yeah, so they go forwards next week, don't they? Thank you. God, is it really a year? Since we were last here. Yeah, line 2, you're on the wireless. No, you bottled it. Line 5, you're on the wireless. There we go. Oh, that was noisy, man. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Oh, hello. It's just with regards to the fact that you said last week you didn't have any female callers.
No. Well, what I said is that the way the figures via radar and internal tracking is conducted, it would appear that women... This is true, this is from the bosses. It would appear that women don't like this show.
Well, I love it, and I listen to it every single evening when I drive back home to Bromley.
Thank you. I don't understand these figures either. I know them to be inaccurate.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Well, thank you
but
for...
when you get silly women like Jill phoning up...
Oh, she was a
nightmare. What was her problem?
What annoys me... listen, I like people having a go at me. I like being proved wrong. It doesn't happen very often, but I do like it. I just don't like it when... if you're being rude to me or patronising, be honest about it.
Yeah,
you know.
Exactly. And have an even and equal argument.
Yes.
Don't be ridiculous about it and get petty.
What's your name?
My name's Laurie.
Laurie, thanks for calling.
Thanks, Ian.
Bye-bye. There we go. That's a nice lady. Yes, line 9.
Clocks go back next week, you loser.
You're the loser, because we all know they go forwards. So... Oh, I bowled it there. Let's try this one. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. I just thought you'd like to know that, you know the guy that called you up and gave you a hard time about the time signatures?
Oh, yes.
In Golden Brown. He was wrong.
Oh, was he? So what is the time signature in Golden Brown?
It is a waltz. It's a waltz with a trick. So it's 3 bars of 3.
Yes.
And then 1 bar of 4.
Okay. So does that mean that was that 7, 6
well,
or
yeah,
something? How does it work?
What he said was kind of like, it kind of added up to that, but that's not how you would think of it if you were playing it.
Okay.
So it goes 3, 3, 3, 4.
Okay, well, lovely. So he was wrong. So therefore, Jill phoning me up to have a go at me was doubly wrong.
Well, that's the thing.
Oh, it just gets better and better.
I just wanted your afternoon to finish.
Oh, well, that's cheered me up no end. What's your name, my friend?
My name's Malcolm.
Malcolm, thank you for that. Thank you for having
It's
the courage
my
to tell
pleasure.
me your name as well.
Oh,
Cheers.
it's a pleasure. It's common knowledge.
Good lad, there we go. It's common knowledge his name is Malcolm. There you go. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Why not tell me her name? Why struggle with... Why... One odd thing, we're talking to each other. Surely that's a basic thing, is to know each other's names. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Quick joke for you, Ian.
Oh, dear. yeah, it's not as quick as I'd like, I'm afraid, so we're gone. Yes, line 7.
Oh, hi, Ian.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well.
Oh, good. I was ringing. How do you know about the figures with the ladies not liking the show?
I don't know. There are two ways of doing it, and there's the internal tracking has shown that women don't like the show. I don't know quite how it works, but that's what it's shown.
Oh, well, I do. I think it's brilliant.
Hey, what's your name?
Vicky.
Vicky, well, thank you very much. I'm glad you do.
That's all right.
Thanks.
Always listen crazy for it.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. Line 5, you're on the wireless. Oh, bottled it. Okay. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Today's February the 29th, and that makes it a leap year.
There we go. It probably is a leap year, isn't it, soon? Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
Do you know that one day this will be one of the worst days in the world?
This will be one of the what?
Worst days in the world, and this pig is going to take over the world.
Right. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why?
Because you're not explaining yourself very clearly.
Okay, this pig will get mind-controlling devices and take over the world.
Okay, I'm going to cut you off.
Why?
Because you're a mental. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. You're going to upset an awful lot of people if you tell them the clocks go forward on Sunday.
Well, because I know it's because everyone loses an hour's sleep, and it is upsetting, but it's a fact. It's what we do. Yes, line 4.
Hi, good evening. Where's Verinda? I haven't heard them for a long time. Verinda?
Hi, you want to pee in the swimming pool?
It's weird, isn't it?
I'm on the phone to him.
Yes, line 4.
Hey, Ian.
Yes.
The clocks do go forward.
Thank you.
About.
Yes, thank you. The voice of reason at last. We're not doing this for the next week, are we? This is what we've got for like at least probably 2 weeks. All up to it and then after it. Oh, where should we go? Yes, line 8.
Ian, I am a lady, and I listen to you, and so does my friend Georgina.
Oh, well, that's very, very good to know. Thank you very much. Yes, line 7. Yeah, no, you're too slow. Line 1, you're on the air.
Mother's Day's this Sunday.
Oh, blimey, I better get a card. Line 7, you're on... Oh, no, I got one last year, it'll be fine. Yes, line 7.
Hi, Ian.
Hello.
Sarah in the Greenwich.
Hello, Sarah in the Greenwich.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
That's good. The show's good today, isn't it?
It was all right, yeah, it wasn't bad.
That's very good.
Thank you.
Where is Verinda?
Verinda doesn't call... Now that Yasser's back, I've asked Verinda not to call in anymore, as we don't need him.
That's really bad.
Yeah, well, we don't need him anymore, so it's fine. He had a good run, but the original and the best is still back.
Don't you miss him?
No, not at all. And finally, line 8, you're on the wireless.
I say, you're an absolute cad.
Oh, thank you very much. We can fit one more in, can't we? Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, don't worry about all those stupid people that don't like your show. It's excellent. But the really important question is, how many Maltesers did you get into your mouth in one go?
I forgot to do it. There we go. And that's what we end the show on, is some Maltesers. Big nightly news next. Big quiz with Gary King at 7. And Nick Abbott filling in for Clyde Bull at 8. I'll see you tomorrow at 3. Hang on.
This show is completely transparent. If Ian Lee offers